say what's wrong or right. It's not hard to fool me, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah, lead the way, I follow, no need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Ooh, susceptible now before the moment flies. It's not a problem, no, 'cause I know what I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah, and nothing can stop me, no, 'cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow, no need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Susceptible now before the moment flies.
Yeah. What up? You already know what it is. It's your brethren, your brother Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. You dig? And we here, man. I know I'm supposed to have this show a little bit earlier, but you know, man, I'm relaxing, man. I fell asleep, man. You know, got to get that rest in. You feel me? But we here now, and that's all that matters. And we most definitely about to pay tribute and homage to our brethren. You feel me? And I felt it was only right to come on the show and bang, you know what I'm talking about, the popular song, you know what I'm saying, that Kev made popular. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Rest in the essence to Kevin Samuels, rest in the essence to PHILLIP, Bredren, Gilmore, aka SINFUL the P. You know what I mean? It's just hard to believe that they've been gone for a year and some change already, man. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with somebody, right? You know what I'm talking about? And I haven't talked to them in a while and stuff, man. And you know what I'm saying? They had asked me, "Do you still be listening to SINFUL the P?" And I was like, "Damn, man." I said, "Man, that nigga passed away, man." They was like, "Damn, for real?" You know what I'm talking about? So rest in the essence to these brothers, man. You know what I mean? Rest in the essence to these brothers, man. You know what I mean? These was two guys who's definitely gone before their time. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely two guys who were very inspirational and motivational to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But just like myself, you know what I mean? They got a lot of hate too, man. You know what I mean? Of course, they got way more love than they did hate, but goddamn it, man. You hear me? To say that these two guys right here didn't have prime supreme haters is an understatement. You understand me, man? Right? right? Both of these brothers, man, very intellectual, very insightful, very intelligent, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Use their skills and their talents, man, to put people up on game about various things. You know what I'm talking about? And to be honest with you, right? To be honest with you, they kind of were you know what I'm saying? They kind of were I don't want to say polar opposites, but a phrase that I come up with called opposites, man. You feel me? It's like they was different but very similar. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Sinful represented that ism. You hear me? And as a guy who I ain't gonna say was fortunate enough, but you know, just where I guess my life path took me, man. I happened to one of my big homies happened to be some certified ism from about of that Detroit, you know what I'm saying? My big homie Sweet James, you hear me? I almost want to say that's where Pimp C got his name from. He must have knew Sweet James because you know what I'm saying? Sweet James was from Detroit, from the east side of Detroit, and that nigga was a young pimping ass nigga. I met my homie Sweet James when I was probably like 12 or 13. That nigga was 19, 20 at the time when I met him, and that nigga had hoes at 19, 20, man. I'm talking about that nigga had hoes in Michigan, Ohio, Kansas, Missouri. This young niggas had, and he had not, and you know, and I gotta get this to Sinful. I got this terminology from Sinful, rest in the essence. That nigga had broads on automatic back in the early 90s, Jack. For real. I learned a lot from my brother Sweet James, man. He was, you know what I'm saying? He's about the same age as my older brother, rest in the essence of K-Row, and they was cool with each other, but you know what I'm saying? For some reason, the nigga James just took a liking to me, man, and that nigga he just put me up on hella game when it comes to bras and shit, man, and to the mind of bras, man. And that nigga, man, I'm telling you right now, man, that nigga was a 19, 20-year-old nigga, man. That nigga had hoes, nigga, on the 1993, 94 side. That nigga had bitches on automatic. I'm talking about this nigga had hoes, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Because I just thought he was a nigga from Detroit. You know, the Detroit boys used to be in my city and in my hood back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And I used to think that all the niggas from Detroit was niggas who sold dope. You know what I'm talking about? Every nigga I know from Detroit that came to Columbus was niggas who sold dope. You know what I'm saying? So when I beat the hubby Sweet James, you know what I'm talking about? That nigga was having money. That nigga be coming through with cars, Lexuses, Benz. I'm like, damn, nigga, I thought this nigga so dope. He's like, oh nah, I just know these niggas. He said, that's why I heard that word ism. I just knew about pimp. I ain't know about no ism. That nigga said, yo, I'm real true life ism. That nigga Sweet James. I don't know what that brother into now, man. I ain't seen that nigga in years. You hear me? I don't know what that brother doing, but you know what I'm saying? I had to I'm gonna say privilege, you know what I'm saying, of being in that nigga's presence, man, for that nigga to show me the stuff he showed me, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Sweet James. Like I said, I really think that nigga Pimp C must have knew Sweet James or something though, man, because he, you know, I've been knowing before I remember him calling himself Sweet James Jones, nigga. I met Sweet James first from Detroit. To my knowledge, he ain't start calling himself Sweet James Jones until like 05. So I might be wrong, you know. I could be wrong, you know what I'm talking about. But you know how that go, man. This pimps all over this damn country, man, doing their thing, man. You know, niggas be getting hit to these niggas, and they, you know, nggos try to steal a nigga swag or something. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how 50 Cent, you understand me, did to the real 50 Cent. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, though, man, rest in the essence to Kev, rest in the essence to Sinful. And today what we're going to do is we just going to pay homage, man, and celebrate the life, man. You know what I'm saying? The first hour of the show, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do Kev, and then the second hour of the show we're gonna do Sinful, and so we're gonna open up the panel, man. Anybody want to come up and say anything? If you got any, encouraging words, if any of these brothers bestowed any knowledge upon you, if you was a listener to their content when they was around, you're more than welcome to come up and pay your respects, man. Pay homage, man. And the technology we got nowadays, man, people, we being introduced to all different types of people, you know what I mean? And how I want to say this, man. People who gain notoriety, popularity for themselves, even fame based off of internet, social media, or I call it social engineering. Some people tend to think that these guys aren't like official celebrities. Like, oh, you're just a YouTuber. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm a citizen journalist with a very popular show. Now, that's what some of you niggas who's popping need to start telling people. Don't let them downplay you or your success, nigga. Nah. I'm an independent content creator, nigga, very successful at that. What you mean? You know what I'm talking about? That's what y'all tell them motherfuckers, man. Nah, but I hate when people do that, though. You know what I'm saying? Try to downplay a brother like, the way that he got to his notoriety or fame or whatever is not official or valid because, he's a YouTuber. He's from YouTube. It's very, very popular people that are known all over the world based off of their YouTube career. So, don't let nobody ever try to shame you or ridicule you or demean or, belittle what you doing from off of YouTube, man. They done started a whole new award show just for YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? So for independent content creators. So don't let nobody try to, talk bad about what you doing like it's, oh, you just a youth done. This boy Kevin Samuels had global influence based off of what he was doing off of YouTube, man. Nigga had 20,000+ people tapping into his lives at one time. 20,000-30,000 people, you hear me? It's motherfuckers with millions of subscribers that ain't making that happen right now. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? One thing that I liked about Kevin, man, is he remind me of my one of my other brothers that I grew up with, man, my brother Adrian. I'm gonna get him on the show too, man. He gonna put y'all up on game about a lot of stuff. He's in the finance industry. You know what I'm saying? So him and his wife. So maybe one of these days I can get him and Danny on the show. So, so we want to talk about how to build, building generational wealth and stuff like that. I think out of everybody I know personally, them two are the prime example of what a successful Black family look like, man. You hear me? I'm proud of my nigga Adrian, for real. He's doing very well for himself, very well. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Get my brother to come on the show and drop them jewels, man. Hopefully Danny will come on too. You know what I'm talking about? And drop them jewels too. She work in the finance industry too. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing, man. But yeah, the one thing that I liked about Kev is he remind me, and the reason why I'm talking about my brother Adrian, because he remind me of his dad. Shout out to the big homie Cliff, a real player from the Himalaya, man. He one of them. He not so much from the same era as Kev. He's a little bit older than Kev, but you know what I'm saying? Cliff was one of them old school players from the 70s, man. You feel me? One of them old school players. You know what I'm talking about? Type nigga that type of brother that got the Jag, you know what I'm saying? He got the Jag or the nice Cadillac or the nice you know what I'm talking about, Alfa Romero or something like that. I remember back in the day, Cliff used to have an Alfa Romero. You know what I'm talking about? He one of them type guy. The Cliff, you must around see Cliff come through in a vintage goddamn it Maserati or something like that. That's the type guy. My nigga Adrian Pops is smooth player. You know what I'm saying? Used to put us up on game on Cologne. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to tie Windsor knots, French knots, all that stuff from Cliff. You know what I'm saying? Cliff the one that put me up on, you know what I'm saying, getting suits tailored and stuff like that, getting your clothes tailored. You know what I'm saying? My nigga's dad put me up on that shit. That's why I said I was fortunate enough to have a lot of influential men in my life. You know what I'm saying? And my Wrestling Essence, the Big Don, L's pops was definitely one of them. And my brother I'm talking about now, Adrian, his pops, was one of them. And I'm telling you, man, he remind me so much of Kev, man, or Kev remind me so much of him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was into a lot of the same things. You go to his crib, you know what I'm saying? He got candles, cologne, wears nothing but suits, dress. You see, every time you see him, he look like he going to or coming from church. You feel me? You know, type guy. But he clean, though. Not no bullshit. I mean, this nigga be clean. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga clip. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about nigga Adrian's dad, man. That nigga's, I fuck with Clip, though. You know what I'm talking about? It's my nigga. You know what I mean? Real player from the Himalaya. You know what I'm saying? Real live player. And that's, you know, that's who Kev remind me of. But at the same time, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I like this whole presence. You know, I was watching YouTube for a minute, like everybody else, and I'm like, man, hold on, he coming with a whole new flavor. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody be talking stuff about Kev, man, but for the, like, you know, and he always say that too, like, man, for the first 2, 3 years, 4 years he was on YouTube, man, he wasn't even saying nothing to the bras, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuels spent the first 2, 3, down there 4 years of his career on YouTube addressing the Bredren, man. Putting niggas up on game on how to, you know, stay clean with your cologne and all of that, man. Player shit, real player shit, man. You know? Real player shit, man.
Your Godfather style. In today's video, we talk about some of my favorite hard to get or rare fragrances. Welcome to the channel where fashion meets fragrance. My name is Kevin Samuels, the Godfather of style. And guys, in today's video, I take you into my collection to talk about some of my favorite rare or hard to get fragrances. Fragrances that I'm really happy that I own. You're going to want to check these out. If you like this kind of video, cool, go ahead and subscribe. Drop that like down below. Shout out to the CIA, you confident, intelligent, assertive, modern, sexy savages. Guys, if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know I tell every man to focus on the 3 F's: frames, fragrance, and footwear. But today we're...
You feel me? The 3 F's, man. If any of y'all brothers grew up with any type of big homies, any type of men who were actually men and carried themselves in a certain way, man, y'all got put up on game about stuff like this. This is one of the reasons why I like Kevin Samuels, because I'm like, damn, he remind me of Cliff. He remind me of the big homies, man. You feel me? Putting a young brother up on game, man. All my big homies, man, who was players, man. You gotta remember, I grew up in the 90s, man. I know pimps, players, hustlers, drug dealers, gangsters, corporate men, you feel me? Even statesmen like my brother Adrian's pops, Cliff, he's a politician. Right? In West Virginia. He's an alderman. Where he from? Like, he got a lot of influence too. Anyway, you feel me? A nice plethora, a nice wide selection of masculine brothers put me up on game, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm a well-rounded guy when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, things considering that type stuff, man, because I just happen to be privileged to get a lot of game and info and knowledge and wisdom from a lot of different type of men, you know what I'm saying? And fortunately enough for me, I had a lot of guys like Kevin Samuels as big homies and mentors, especially when I was in the out. That's why I always say shout out to my moms. When my pops wasn't able to be around due to what he was going through, you know what I'm saying? My mom made sure I stayed at after school programs. She made sure I went to mentoring programs. Shout out to my man Rob. I just see my man Rob. He's an architect. He got his own business now. You feel me? He got his own architectural company. You know, one of them smallest but the fastest growing independent architectural firms in Columbus. You did? Just now found that out. My nigga Rob. I used to do my internship at his place he used to work out back in the day. It used to be called Architectural Alliance. They went out of business now, though. He got his own business. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, you know what I'm talking about, my brother Mark. Used to be in the streets real heavy. Now he done went to the HVA school. You're full-fledged handyman. He taught his sons. You feel me? And got his own company. He got his sons out there working with him. He flipped it all. I know a lot of successful brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I liked about Kev, man, because Kev just reminded me of guys like Cliff. You know what I'm saying? He reminded me of guys like, you know what I'm saying, my big homie Juan. You know what I'm talking about? He reminded me of guys I know who just was real clean-cut guys. You know what I'm talking about? Handled their business. You did, kept their cologne game up. You started, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'll be so heavy on my fragrances and stuff when I'm not, you know what I mean? I got that from people like Adrian's dad. You know what I'm saying? People like L's dad. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go, man. Rest of the essence of care.
We're going to talk about the all-important fragrance. Yes, fragrance. Fragrance is actually the first sense that develops in a human, and it is the strongest scent tied to emotion and memories. Fragrance can evoke so many different things, and guys, do me a favor. Just wear a fragrance every day for 30 days. Don't skip, and watch what happens.
Hey, that's a fact. I got to come up on that. Listen. And shout out to my mom for this too. You feel me? My mom used to always tell me, son, always make sure you smell good. My mom used to buy me cologne. Still to this day, oils. I won't be surprised if she's getting me some cologne for my birthday next week. You feel me? I wouldn't be surprised at all. You know, since she always put me up on game about stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Especially Cliff, he used to always tell us, man, you know what I'm saying, man, you're supposed to always smell good. You know what I'm saying? And when you wear cologne, I'm telling you, man, you're going to notice the difference of your interaction when it comes to your interaction with chicks, man. I'm not necessarily saying you're just going to be bagging hella chicks, but just notice the difference in your interactions with females when you wear cologne consistently, right? Say like somewhere you frequent a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know, people will remember you, like you said, connected to memory, you know what I'm saying? People, you know, you want to leave an impression on somebody, especially a chick, man, you know what I'm saying? Get exclusive with your smell good game. You know what I'm saying? You did? I need to get my collection back up. You feel me? You did? Shout out to all the smell goods out there, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Get your smell good. Get the 3 F's, your fragrance, your goddamn it frames, and your feet, man. You hear me? Talk to them.
You will see that you will get that all-important attention. You'll get that all-important compliment. You will see that people actually are paying attention to what you're wearing. Actually, when you smell good, people are actually happier to see you come around. And today I want to talk about fragrances for me that are just a little bit harder to get a hold of. Now, by no means am I telling you guys to go out and get these fragrances. And I'm not saying these are the most rare or the hardest fragrances to get a hold of. These are just a few that I have in my collection that I like to actually rock and wear. They happen to be rare or hard to find, and I dig them. You guys know I love rose, oud, and amber. I tend to like fragrances that are
That is a nice combo, though, mind y'all, man.
older, sweeter, richer.
You know, I really don't like floral scents, but that rose, man, it's in a lot of fragrances, though. So, you know what I mean? You got to really know what you know. You got to know about stuff like that to know that.
Gourmand type things. You guys are going to dig this. Let's get started. Shout out to the CIA. Guys, if you want to be...
See my nigga Kev, man. Niggas be trying to hate on Kev, man. Hold on, I got to Kev up, man. Y'all niggas used to be trying to hate on this nigga, man. Call this nigga gay and shit, man. I don't know if the nigga actually was. I don't think he was. You know, I've been around plenty of homo-ass niggas, and I'm telling you, this nigga Kev don't give me no homo vibes, man, at all. That don't mean he wasn't though, but that just the fact that y'all motherfuckers used to say that shit. That's like calling somebody crazy or something, like, man, like, you know what I mean? That's the lamest shit to do, man. Especially when the nigga's not really displaying like no behavior of like a woman. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you got to remember where these niggas come from, though. You got to remember the era these niggas come from, man. Them niggas come from the 80s, man, the metrosexual area, man. You know, Shalimar, you know what I'm talking about, the deal and all that shit, man. Hey man, that nigga Simple funny as hell, man. I'm gonna play a video to see when we get to that. When we get to Simple, man. That nigga funny as hell. But now y'all niggas used to try to hate on this nigga Kev, man. That nigga Kev was a fly ass. Y'all ain't listen, man. I'm not no hating ass nigga, man. You hear me? And I got no problem with giving my fellow Bredren props when they, you know what I'm saying, deserve it. And what I'm gonna tell y'all, whatever y'all think y'all felt or whatever about this brother, this nigga definitely was a fly ass nigga. I mean, look at the denim sport jacket. That motherfucker is nasty. That nigga was clean as hell, man. Look at that, man. Look at that. You can see it. I'm just saying, like, man, with the turtleneck gang, the denim blazer. You feel me? You can't hang it, man. Chicks love shit like this. Bet you know if a chick came to your crib and see some shit like this, man, she gonna be looking at you like, you know what I'm talking about? You know, I can see why the chicks nowadays would think that's sassy. But if you a chick from raised when I was a kid, man, you understand respect shit like that. Shit is in order. Nigga clean. Nigga handling business. You feel me? You know, I don't know about the candle game or all of that stuff though, man. But I respect it because you know what I'm saying, I respect shit like this, man. That's man shit right there. Everything's in its place. Nigga read. You know what I'm saying? We got books in here. And this remind me, now that I'm sitting here speaking about my nigga Adrian and his dad Cliff, man, my nigga Adrian's first apartment had shelves like this in it. He used to live in them apartments off of Broad in Ohio, the old brick. He used to live over there, and he had some built-in shelves just like that in this wall, man. And he used to have that shit sweet as fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, though, man, y'all niggas used to be trying to hate on this nigga Kev, man. That nigga Kev was fly as hell, man. Hating ass niggas, man. Step your fly up, nigga.
Become part of the movement, do me a favor, join us on Patreon for exclusive video and live stream content that will only be visible.
You know I'm gonna play that
Details down in the description. First up, we have Chimera. Now, while Chimera may not be that hard to get a hold of, many of you guys have not smelled this fragrance. Let me tell you, I'm going to do a full review or fragrance minute on each one of these because I think they're just exceptional. This sweet, rich fragrance is a compliment monster on my skin. I wanted to include this one in the list because of all of the fragrances. It's probably one that you can get your hands on a lot quicker. Ever have an opportunity? Satin. Incense for me is one of those second of all time.
Man, Kev was impeccable with his smell good.
Next up, from the house of Bond number 9, we have none other than New Harlem. Sexy Pancakes. New Harlem, as always, and will.
Hey, your brothers out there watching, man, you can never go wrong with that Bond number 9, man. You cannot go wrong with that, man. It's definitely well worth the money, too.
Will always be a fantastic gourmand fragrance. I call it Sexy Pancakes. Guys, I see some of the prices that people are asking for this. Yes, I would pay $300 for this bottle. I would, because I dig this fragrance so much. Now, I would not pay $350, $400, $450, anything exorbitant like that. Nope. But $300 for this bottle, if you like a nice, to get this one. This one is so, ooh-wee. It is hard to put into words what this fragrance is. And yet I got the big boy bottle. And I'm actually thinking about decanting some of it out to share with some of the fragrance fans out there. So if you're interested in possibly getting a decant of this, if I do.
Like Kel's putting niggas up on game, man. You feel me? He's putting you niggas up on game for, like I said, a nice 3-4 years solid before he ever even start mentioning broads, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know?
One of the best things any guy can wear during the fall or winter. Gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Kevin Samuels. In today's video, we talk about the best thing any guy can wear the fall or the winter and look. Gentlemen, 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 gentlemen.
Now, OG and anybody else watching, why did I pause and stop the video so many times? Why do I got it paused where I got it paused at right now? Right now, what I'm about to talk about concerning our brother Kev is in no way to try to like desecrate or denigrate him in any way, but it's just facts though, right? I've been doing a little bit of research, a little bit behind the scenes, man, and I ain't really putting nothing together because I'm not done. But rest in the essence to Kev, man. You hear me? Kev was most definitely a member of the Divine Nine. Right? I'm trying to find that one picture where that nigga Kev was at some conference that them niggas was having. Right? But just in case y'all didn't know, Kev was definitely a member of the Divine Nine. Kappa Alpha Psi to be exact. So was Alan Roger Curry. Rest in the essence to ARC. Right? He passed too. Right? Why am I mentioning this? It's just because it's a fact. Something to think about considering our brother's untimely demise. You know. But Kev was putting niggas up on game though, man. And the reason why I freeze framed it right here is because 9 times out of 10, these guys who are members of the Divine Nine, they often be members of Prince Hall Freemasonry, which this is one of their hand signals right here. So pay attention to stuff like that. Now, do I know for a fact that Kevin Samuels was a member of the Prince Hall Freemasonry? No, I do not, and nor am I saying that he is. Just because he's holding his hands up like this doesn't mean that he is, but what it does mean is that he could possibly potentially have been. What does that mean? It means a lot, right? I'm just saying and showing just to put something in perspective. Like I said, concerning the untimely passing of our brother, right? But outside of that, though, Kev was definitely putting niggas up on game on how to be fly, man.
Welcome back. My name is Kevin Samuels. In today's video, we talk about the best thing any guy can wear the fall or the winter and look amazing. The turtleneck. If you like this kind of video, cool, get subscribe, drop a like down below. What's going on, you modern sexy savages? Kevin Samuels, your style godfather, is back with this simple video. Guys, when the temperature drops under 60 degrees I automatically go and grab all of my turtlenecks, whether they're cashmere or merino wool. I love turtlenecks for this.
The cashmere, the merino wool, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's, this nigga remind me of this nigga Cliff so much, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Now notice, you know what I'm talking about? These videos, this content is all for men. This is men's content, right? Right? I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time. Oh, no, here we go, right here.
Court attention at all costs.
That's man. 80 or 11, man. He was smarter than most of you niggas ever been in your life, man. Now, I don't know when he used to be wearing them little satchels and little man purses and shit. You know, I wasn't with all that, you know. But, yeah, some niggas just like that shit, man. You know, maybe we could do a show about that. Just because the nigga wear certain fashion, do that mean they possibly sassy? You know what I'm talking about? You see niggas. I be seeing some pretty gangster ass niggas wearing them bags, man. I gotta say that, man. Some niggas I know for a fact is not a homo, not soft, or none of that shit. Nigga probably got a pistol in that motherfucker. Blow your damn head off. You know, some things are trendy, but some trends I think I'll just be like, I'll fall back on because you know some shit has got too much feminine notes to it, man. And I'm a man. Let's go. Let's smash that like button.
Nice to meet you again.
Yes, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Small world, man. Say hi to everybody. Look, I'm a shot. You shot, man. Like, I have to get the moderate releases later. So, small world, right? I actually met her online when I came to Atlanta the first time. As I was getting set up for MIT, I was on Bumble or something. Long story short, I went upstairs, and this woman says, "Hey, I've seen you online." She is built like a brick house. The video I'm going to be releasing on YouTube.
Built like a brick house, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you get you a, you know what I'm saying, a chick that's feminine, fit, and friendly, like my nigga Kev used to say.
It says court attention at all costs. And you're going to see that I'm dressed similar to this because courting attention is important. Go back and pull that woman in her white dress. If she's not in a white dress, she's in a white jacket, and I've already pulled her. Happy hour is going to be insane.
You know what I'm talking about, man? She wasn't in a white dress, nigga. She was in a white jacket, and I already bagged her. You understand me, man? You understand me, man? You understand me, man? He said, man, that's not a white dress. That's a white jacket, man. I already bagged her, man. Quit playing.
When is happy hour?
We're going to start doing happy hour here. They said she's stacked. They said, like, go back and holler that she's stacked. Said she got a nice ass.
Well, how do they know that I have a nice ass? That's the question of the day.
I told him you had a nice ass.
Look at that way that nigga Kev looked at her, man. That ain't no gay nigga right there, man. Y'all niggas some haters, man. Any real women that been around real men that does not would never ever believe or think that this nigga was gay. If they had a grandfather who was in their lives, they probably or a dad, they probably will remind them of this nigga, man. You know what I'm talking about? Look at the way that nigga Kev looking at that chick, man. You feel me? He looking at her like, damn. Because you gotta understand his view. He can see. He don't see what we don't see what Kev see in this picture, man. She looked like one of them old working out ass bras. Probably got that tight workout body. You know what I'm talking about? That nice little slab on the back of her little, you know what I'm talking about, a little workout body. You know? Hating ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas used to be hating on this nigga, man.
I have a nice ass, but
You know the way Kev was looking at her. You see, he was looking at her like, damn, you know what I'm talking about? He was looking at her ass the whole time, right?
you've known me longer than this moment.
Yeah. What was it? Bumble or Tinder? What was it?
It was definitely
Back on
Tinder, and
Tinder?
then it was also American Cup.
Yeah, that's what great ass though.
Keep looking at that motherfucker. That's how you know it's righteous. He definitely keep looking at that slab. Hey man, if y'all want a nice hey, listen, ladies, listen. If you want a nice ass, listen. Watch what you eat and just do like squats and lunges and calf raises and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? You know, usually a little weight or something like that, man. Gallon of milk or something like that. You know, get you a couple of gallons of milk or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You know, you ain't got to do all that goofy stuff, man, and get cutting in your body. You know what I'm talking about? Getting stuff injected and transferred and all that crazy stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Got to put some work, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to be much more worth it. And, you know, you're going to appreciate it more. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to look better, too.
Well, thank you.
Maybe we'll get to know more
My nigga Kev definitely clapped on cheeks that night for sure.
about it a little bit later.
If he can step up to the plate to get to know more about it.
Step up to the plate. Don't let me check your
My nigga keep looking at that motherfucker, man. And she bending over, too. Look at her. Little freaky ass bro.
I'm not from Atlanta, so
This is why I like my nigga Kev, man. Kev gave confirmation. Wrestling essence to Sinful. Kev gave confirmation of the information. He was out. You know, he can speak on modern women. You want to know why and how? Because he out here in the paint, bagging, interacting, engaging with young modern women. So he gave confirmation of the information. He ain't just was talking on no shit. He knew what he was talking about from both ends, from a statistical data information end, and he knew it from personal in the world, real-time experience. As we got numerous videos of Kev at events and out and about in the mall and everything. You hear me? And this is one of the main reasons why I'm doing this, man, because, you know, so I know a lot of you niggas was hating on this brother, man. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga out here bagging bitches that you niggas couldn't even ever one bagging when you was this bitch's age. Said nigga ain't had a 20-something since you was 20-something, nigga. Talking about modern women. And you don't know nothing about these bras. These bras running circles around you niggas, man. It got you niggas digital tricking and everything. You niggas making it rain on these bras, man. These bitches half y'all niggas age, some of y'all, man. Got you niggas out here thirsty. Getting preached and teached to by these young bras, man. Young bras run a circle around some of you niggas out here, man. You old trick ass niggas, man. Lucky y'all ain't sick no motherfucking bra on you dumb ass niggas, man. Lucky y'all got some integrity, man. You niggas just sit up here and make it rain on the bra. And all you gotta do is show your little cleave and be pretty, man. Y'all sit up here and make it rain on it. Can't show confirmation of the information, though. He could speak on bras in the way he did, right? And how the effect he did because look what he was doing. You can best believe that nigga just had his hand on that ass, rubbing all on her and everything. You feel me? Player shit. Something some of you niggas might not never know nothing about, man.
being from Atlanta. Yeah, know you're talking to.
You better know who you're talking to.
Oh, you want to see her ass? Hold on.
Feel me?
Show them what?
Look, look what we working with.
At least
Definitely
get the
nice.
I got the boots in there. I got my style thing going.
I gotta say that. Hey, to any nigga who ever said this nigga was gay, man, you's a hater. Kev out there bagging shit like that, old enough to be some of you niggas pops, nigga. Right? Some of you niggas ain't never in your life had a girl that was built like that, looked like that, had a body like that. Some of you niggas that see a bra like this out and be terrified to holler at her. Wouldn't even be looking at her like this, staring at her and shit. She over here thinking to herself, like, why is this nigga just staring at me? Like, my nigga Kev up in a bitch face. You understand me? Bagging shit. Hating ass niggas, man. Wrestling essence to Kevin Samuels, man.
At least get the boots.
I got the boots in there. I got my style thing going.
So I actually got boots that'll match this. So let me borrow this. Actually, see, I want to wear it. So I want to wear this. See how he's wearing this? I don't want to wear that.
Now remember what Kev said about attracting attention, right? Now, some of you niggas will be looking at this blazer, right? And some of you niggas will be saying, Kev got a pink blazer on. He's gay. You dumbass niggas. Clearly, if you knew anything about your style, what some of you niggas don't, that's clearly salmon. That's not pink. Dumbass niggas. You hear me? I fuck with Kev, man. I got hella respect for Kev. I mean, I agree. Didn't agree with him on everything. And, you know, niggas say that, though. You know, as men, we say that, though, just to show that, you know, we ain't doing what some of y'all soft-ass niggas would say, you dick riding. Pause. Nah, real ones ain't got no problem with giving respect and, you know, big ups to real ones. You feel me? Some of you niggas out here on this damn YouTube talking about these bras like y'all know what y'all talking about, and we ain't never seen a video like this of you niggas in real time out here up in the broad face. You feel me? All you niggas sitting up here talking about these bras like y'all know what y'all talking about. We ain't never seen nothing like this on y'all's page. We ain't never seen this type of content come from you in real time with bra. You hear me? Perping ass niggas, man. My nigga got the salmon dinner. I think Kev got the salmon dinner coat on, man. You feel me? With the bow tie gang.
And have my boots. Why you got crumbs on your shirt?
Because I'm a pizza eater. We'll see if we can work that out.
I'm pretty sure that I would look better, way better in this.
Only thing that's throwing me off of old girl, because she pretty as hell, but that damn nose ring shit, that shit is just, when some of y'all chicks do that, that shit is just like a throw off. I know y'all think it's cute or whatever. It definitely make you stand out, but it's definitely, that ain't it, baby. That ain't it. I don't know. Some niggas might like that shit, though. You know, that's just for me, it's a no, you know.
Oh, boy. Y'all just don't know. All right, guys. I was going to show you guys something. Hold that.
She's what?
Hold this right here.
I just don't know, man.
So, follow me on Instagram.
Oh, my God.
Every team, TING winning.
Lord, she's up here modeling.
Hello, you have to. All this melanin, give it to the people, baby.
I like this girl right here. See, this is what Kev was talking about when he said feminine, fit, friendly. You hear me? Submissive, cooperative, inspirational. You know, one thing I can say about this young lady right here, I ain't getting no type of masculine. I'm getting no type of nut. I'm getting straight vibe. You know what I'm talking about? This is what Kev was talking about, man. When he was talking about the feminine, fit, and friendly, man. You know, she real girly, flirty. You know, not slutty, not whore. You know, very stylish. You know what I'm saying? Very, what's the word I'm looking for here, man? Very, you know, presentable, you know, tasteful. You know, she ain't showing too much, you know. She ain't showing too much. She ain't got her whole ass hanging out, you know. She in shape, so, you know, classy. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah. And this is what we be talking about, man. She ain't got a whole bunch of makeup on. You can tell she's a pretty girl, pretty chocolate girl. You can tell she in shape. Collarbone, can see it. She dressed, you know, for the weather, I guess. You know what I mean? For the event. You know what I'm saying? Her outfit ain't exposing too much, leaving a lot to the imagination. You know? You niggas, man. You niggas ain't never had nothing like this in your life, man.
I was showing Chef the new glasses.
Let me see.
Wait. Showing Chef the new glasses. So those?
That's what the second.
I like those better.
Yeah, these actually are.
I like the second one.
I'm starting
So with this fit, I probably would go with these. I like them.
Oh, I like this. The people want more of me. I don't want more of you.
They see me all the time. They can watch you, but they pay me.
You gotta get it. Jacket though.
You give them something to see, you keep this shit up. Live stream, your city, bitch for bitch.
Talk to him, Cam. Talk to these niggas, man. Huh? Bitch for bitch, nigga. You hear me? Rest of the essence to that nigga Kev, man. Y'all niggas ain't never was out and about with no nice looking bras like that, man. You feel me? And he ain't come to the event with her, man. He ain't that nigga. He met her up there, or you know, bumped into her up there. See, real niggas can tell shit like that, man. You feel me? You niggas don't know nothing about these bras. A lot of you niggas be talking about these bras, and you niggas don't know jack shit about these bras. And niggas like me, I can tell. You don't never hear no broad in the background. Ain't never got handed a glass of juice. Here you go, baby. Ain't never had a chick on. I'm talking about outside of, you know, being on a panel with a broad. You niggas don't, man. Y'all niggas be on here perping. And you goofy ass niggas out here be listening to these niggas like they know what they talking about when it comes to these bras. You know? At least Kev actually knew what the hell he was talking about. At least he was out here really interacting with the bras that he was critiquing and analyzing and whatever y'all want to call it, bashing. You know, he had a frame of reference because clearly he out here in the field up in a young broad face. You hear me? It's a lot of you niggas that be talking about these bras, and I ain't never seen you niggas come up with no bras like this, ever. Never. Hating ass niggas, man.
Some of the things you notice immediately: the boldness of the frames, pronounced belt buckle, the way everything fits. This is a simple black canvas that I can paint on. Watch what happens.
I'm not a guy that's really into like designer and stuff though, but when it do come to designer brands and I like belts, I do like Hermes belts though. I do. I'm not really into high fashion like that. I'm a regular dressing ass guy. But you know what I mean? If I was gonna spend some money on belts, I would spend money on Hermes belts. I like their belts.
When I do something like this. Boom. Boom.
That nigga Kev killed you niggas with the salmon colored mink, double breasted, in the style of like a 3/4 length peacoat with that collar. You understand me?
That's right. Something like this, guys, stops traffic. This is a look from Versace, and I know there are going to be guys that are going to absolutely lose their mind in the comment section.
Oh, there's no way I'd wear that. That's this, that's that.
Here's the thing. Understand the principle. So many times people want to get on channels and criticize or critique something because it might not fit their particular style personality, of which they're 9. But understand something. Whether it's your style personality or not, image matters. Image is perception. Perception is reality. The way people perceive you is the way they're going to treat you and interact with you. And understand something above all. When you court attention, when you stand out from the crowd, you give yourself that all-important 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 seconds to actually make a difference between being 0 and being a hero. Courting attention, especially in today's world, social media-driven world, courting attention is even more important now than ever. People's attention spans are shorter, there's more media to look from, more choices to make, so you have to stand out from the crowd. Now the thing is, stand out from the crowd without looking too try hard. This actually fits my style personality, which leans more European and works exceptionally well for me. At the end of the day, it's a simple Carlin coat, but it's the way you rock, the way you wear it. Using your image as a tool to get what you want. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know, how are you using your image to get what you want? How are you courting attention? And how are you using that attention to further your goals? Hey guys, whether looks...
Man, y'all niggas, man. This nigga Kev was putting niggas up on heavy game, man. You hear me? On the smooth side, man. You know, you niggas was hating on this brother. You know what I mean? You know, y'all brothers was hating on Kev, man. Putting y'all brothers up on game for years, man. You know? For years, man. Putting brothers up on game, smell good. See, and old girl, look at that, man. Old girl definitely had a slab for sure. God damn, I didn't even notice it in that one. Sheesh, you can really see right there. Huh? Slab work, nigga. With the mink on. All you niggas hating on Kev. I ain't never seen none of you niggas that be talking, used to talk shit about Kev. Hating on Kev. You niggas getting on 8-hour panel shows and shit. Hating on this nigga Kev. I ain't never seen none of you niggas post a picture with a bra looking anything like that. And got the nerve to call this nigga gay. Look like Kev was getting at the bitches to me, man. Nice looking broads too, cause she's nice. You know? Hating ass niggas, man. All right? You feel me? Hating ass niggas, man. Oh, man. Y'all niggas used to be hating on that nigga Kev, man. That's crazy, man. Notice I ain't play no videos of him chastising her when he talking to the bras, man. I'm doing this for a reason, right?
Great holiday home fragrances, candles, you name it, we got it.
This last video I'm gonna show Kevin. We're gonna get my brother Simple, man.
Welcome to the channel where fashion meets fragrance. My name is Kevin Samuels, your style godfather. And guys, in today's video, I wanted to talk about some of this stuff right here. Great fragrances for your home. How to make your home smell incredible. If you like these kind of videos, cool, go ahead, subscribe, drop a like down below. Today, I get to talk about a personal passion of mine, having my house smell good. And today, I'm going to go over some of my favorite fragrances for the holiday and year around. I'm not going to belabor the point. I just want to get started. But I'm going to tell you this. Yes, it makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference. There's a difference between going to get those Glade plugins and those 99-cent Glade candles. Those are better than nothing. But guys, when it gets right down to it, I enjoy coming home smelling these things. It just changes your entire mood. Just like, you know, there's a difference between quality fragrance, good smelling juice. There's a difference between quality candles. And we're going to talk about some of my favorites right now. Shout out to the CIA. Guys, if you want to become part of the movement, do me a favor, join us on Patreon for exclusive video and live stream content that will only be visible there. Details down in the...
My nigga Kev frame game was exclusive, man. You feel me? See, that's what I'm saying, man. You a real player, man. You admire shit like that in a fellow player, man. And that just make you want to tighten your game up, though, man. It don't make you want to be trying to hate on no nigga, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all niggas, man, for real, man.
The description. Peace. First up from Diptyque, this one is called Bay. Think of berries and roses. Bay is probably the most popular selling candle on the planet. But it comes in a room spray, which I like even better because you can spray this in the morning and it just lights up your entire space and it lasts longer for the same amount of money. This is a great pick me up, and I would tell you, man, when you invite the little sexy senorita back to your house and it's smelling good, she's automatically more comfortable. Guys, trust me, you can have your house smelling so good. Also from Diptyque, we have a
right game, cold game. A lot of you niggas will never talk that, man. Right? Chick come up in your crib, you understand me, man? She come up in the house and smelling like leather and wood up in this joint with a hint of roses or a hint of oud, man, or a hint of saffron or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? She step up in here and she thought she just came up in a goddamn GQ magazine ad. You understand what I'm saying, man? See, this is cold game right here, man. You hear me? I'm telling you, especially if you're a single guy out there, man, you know, I wouldn't suggest that you be entertaining different chicks at your crib. But, you know, if you're going to have a certain one come through, she come to the crib, it's clean, everything is in order, set up like that, smelling nice, man. Listen, man. Listen. Trying to tell you, brother, man.
Another, if I like Bay in the morning, I like Amber in the afternoon. You guys know I love Rose, Oud, and Amber, and this is a nice, soothing amber fragrance that just smells sexy. This is a great way to smell on date night. You want to Netflix and chill? What you want to Netflix and chill? Just when you got this going on, guys, I'm telling you, fan-freaking-tastic. You really can't go wrong from anything from Diptyque, but if I had to pick, I'd say Bay. I would say Amber. They also have another one for the holiday time of year, Pine. It's Pine. It's a harder to get fragrance, and it smells like one of the most beautiful Christmas trees you've ever. Just think about it. It just makes you happy. But
Rest in the efforts of Cav, man. Right? You know, rest in the essence of Cav, man. I just want to do this show at the end of the year, you know, just to pay homage to these brothers, because these are two, if you ask me, when it comes to so-called black media on YouTube, I think these two brothers right here were arguably two of the most influential, if you ask me. Right? It would have been beautiful to see what these brothers would have been end up doing had they still been alive to continue what they was doing. Right? You know what I'm saying? Rest in the essence of Cav, man. You know, I've been doing my due diligence, y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, there was something fishy about what happened to our brethren, man. I ain't gonna speak too much on it right now, but I'm telling y'all, everything that's done in the dark come to light, Jack. You did. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. You hear me? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, right? Now, on to our brethren. Sinful to P, man. PHILLIP Bredren Gilmore, aka Sinful to P. A lot of you niggas was hating on this nigga too, man. And I really admired Sinful for real, man. You know? I really admire Sinful, man, for real. You know? Not just because he was able to articulate himself. I know he's an intelligent brother, but you know what I'm saying? The way he is able to you know what I'm saying, to be able to stand in the face of adversity when all that information about, you know, mind you, and this is one thing I always respect about the brother, because everything he had going on that could possibly have ever been found out about, he told you about it first. Right? And I'm going to also say this too. You know what I mean? I can relate to Sinful from this aspect too, because I had an experience with unintentionally interacting with an underage chick who I thought was grown. No way in hell you couldn't tell me that she wasn't. Right? So, you know, so I understand the situation, and being a nigga from the streets, you know what I'm talking about? I can relate. I know a lot of you niggas, right, who don't got no experience with these broads, will say, well, how you ain't no listen. Right? Now, I know a lot of people say, whatever, right? There's no way to corroborate, right, if the brother knew the girl was underage or not. There's no way we could know that, right? But this is what I respected about the brother, right? But I've never heard anybody from that lifestyle. And mind you, there's a whole subsector and subgenre on YouTube, in Black YouTube, specifically being patronized, if you would, by the community of pimping and hoeing. If y'all didn't know that. Why? Don't ask me. I don't think that's very smart, but I don't think that would be very intelligent to be a part of, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, I've never heard anybody say or speak on this man in a negative way outside of or anything involving any type of knowing, wittingly involvement, continuing involvement of this type of behavior from this brother. You know, it's the internet, and that's one thing I respect about this brother. It's the internet era, huh? If this nigga was actually a career baby pimp, oh, that would be easy information to confirm. There would be all types of bras coming on here saying this and saying that, right? But one thing for sure, two things for certain, we ain't never heard nobody come on here of any credibility say that the brother had a history of any fuckery, right? This is why I tell you niggas, do your due diligence, man. Right? See, some of you niggas is silly. And this is one of the reasons why I respect the SINFUL, because he used to speak on this a lot. Right? See, when you is a man and you live your life as such, you ain't got to worry about nothing from your past coming to haunt you. We ain't got to worry about somebody doing an investigative research dig into our history and past about anything that they could potentially possibly find. You know, you police ass niggas be doxing niggas and shit. There's absolutely nothing about me. Let me cam up on you niggas, man. There's absolutely not one aspect of my life that I would be ashamed of or not want nobody to know about. Right? And also, and this is another reason that I rock with SINFUL real heavy, because he used to say this all the time, and I'll say it too. If the best way to find out anything about me is to simply ask me, I'm the best source of information about anything concerning me. Right? Right? And when you ain't got skeletons in the closet, you know what I'm saying, when you ain't done shameful stuff, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And, you know, you can speak freely about, like my man SINFUL used to say, the F's on your report card. Right? And not only that, the brother gave confirmation of the information. SINFUL was able to speak on the things he spoke on because he was actively involved in what he was speaking on. Right? You know? was actively involved with what he was speaking on. You know?
Wow.
If you feel a little weak, if you feel like you want to cry, you get that in privately. You could even cry to somebody that truly loves you. But here, I just want to tell you young niggas something. The internet don't love you. So what the fuck you crying to the internet for? I can see bitches feeling this, but as a man, no. The internet don't love you. The fuck is you crying?
Don't give a fuck about you, man.
Crying to the internet for? To receive some fake love? Hell no. And let me sit up there and give you another bar of this truth. When you show your vulnerability, that ain't nothing but an opportunity for an adversary to sit up there and motherfucking manipulate your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, showing vulnerabilities gives adversaries opportunities to capitalize off your ass, to motherfucking accumulate off your ass, to play your ass. If you feel a little weak,
you hear me? And one thing I respect about Sinful, man, is when he would blaze his fellow Chicago brethren, he'd do it with love, right? And I remember when he was going at this brother right here, man, what's his damn name, man? King Yella, right? And I speak on this all the time, man. Y'all dudes be doing this type stuff, going on the internet, crying, man, on camera and stuff, man. That is the weakest shit you could ever do, man. It's crazy, man. Rest in the essence of Sinful, man.
Why older?
There won't be no.
Why older pimps disrespecting his legacy by saying little funny shit? Well, no matter what level they on, they're gonna be on one accord on hating on you because you getting the most attention. As far as who was doing the most pimping, that's for the hoes to decide. You know what I mean? The man got his own identity. He brought you the green and gold. Kept some motherfucking thieving ass bitches. Bra got shot when Bishop Don Majuan visited in the hospital. Even while she was hospitalized with bullets in her body, she still realized that she still needed to be about that man's issue. So yes, the man is a legend. When that man walked through the door, came in, you knew that he was a pimp, man. You know what I mean? From his spirit, from his attire, you know what I mean? His spirit, it just illuminated the room, man. Come on, stop playing. When he was actively pimping, you know what I mean? He was doing his thing, having jewelry out the ass, Rolls Royce, really having it his way, man. He's the most popular pimp that has ever lived. Why older pimps disrespecting his legacy by saying little funny shit? Well, no matter what level they on, they're gonna be on one accord on hating on you because you getting the most attention. As far as
there won't be no pimp funeral force.
That's ain't shit though, right? That's her 50.
Can you show me the keys? Everybody else? You in the cab.
Right.
Older pimp.
if you feel a little weak, if you feel like you want to cry,
you know, cold game from this bro, man. Cold game from Sinful, man. You know? Right?
Saying, and then your friend, she look more handsome than me. Your friend look way more handsome than me. You know what I'm saying? With her well-groomed ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Larry Johnson's shoulders ass. Her friend over there like, oh my God, why is he roasting me? Why is he taking time to roast me? Yeah. Oh, wannabe Selena looking ass. Yeah. Now you don't even got nothing to say now. Now you ain't got nothing. You was all mouth before I started roasting your motherfucking ass. You had a lot to say. You thought you was a fine ass bitch before I started roasting your ass. Before my fly ass said something to you, though. And then your friend.
She said, just one question, where's your bitches? Right? Niggas used to be hating on my brother Sinful, man. Right? You know what I'm talking about? This nigga Sinful was a prime example of everything he was talking about. Right? And like Kev, right? And just like Kev, he could speak on what he was speaking on because he was actively involved with what he was speaking on. Just like Kev, he was really out here in it. I believe one of the simple sayings is to be authentic and really in it. Right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas be sitting up here falling victim to to the internet, man, by allowing how could we say digital or residual self-image, if you would, man, allowing that to really determine and depict for you what type of person somebody really is, man. See, a lot of y'all make content concerning this brother, calling him a pedophile or whatnot, but ain't nobody got confirmation of the information, though. Right? Which is some sucker ass shit. You did? Super. Which is some sucker ass shit. Right? Condemnation without investigation is the height of ignorance. Right? That's one of the major reasons. This is how I know Sinful, and he showed and displayed Sinful is a very intelligent brother, man. And a guy like myself had the utmost respect when I run into or come across intelligent brothers. Right? That's how I know, and, Sinful wasn't just no stupid, no street nigga who was a pimp. He was an intelligent nigga, right? And I got respect for intelligent brothers, man, intelligent men, right? Give confirmation of the information, man, right? The height of ignorance, right? Condemnation before investigation. You know what I mean? You gotta have the correct information, man, before you speak on something, man. All right?
Ask your woman, did you get some game today? Woman, ask your man, did you get some game today? You need new revelations every day. Why? Because the same way that a bodybuilder builds their body, you need to be building your mind.
Right.
Did you get some game today? Did you read today? Did you think today? The things that you desire to do in life, did you take out the time to gain more knowledge and wisdom on how to do that? Have you thought about your people today? Do you want to bring improvement, encouragement, enlightenment, empowerment, development to your people, to keep your people out of confinement? Did you get some game today? Did you meditate today? I know you went to them other guys that profess to be pimps, and they might have slandered me or slandered whoever, but did you get some game today? You can tell me about Cardi B and Offset breaking up, but can you tell me about you sitting over there being on set with the game so you can come up? Did you get some game today?
Did you get some game today, Jack? Did you get you some game today, man? Did you get you some game today, man? I'm trying to find the
You know, wanted to go live, man, and talk a little shit. Plus, I know everybody not up. I kind of like it like this. You know what I mean? The late night hours. You know, I wanted to go live earlier, man, but man, this weather, man, it's been cutting up. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? The wind, oh man. If I went live, man, you think my lives be terrible as far as like connection, usually, but
hold on. I had the one I'm looking for, man. Let me see if I can find a certain video. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Rest in the essence. You know what I'm saying? To the brother Sinful, man. You know what I mean? All right. You know.
hold on, let me get this together.
Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We're about to open up, drop the link here in a second, man. You know what I mean? Some of y'all can come up, man, and say what y'all want to say. Spit your gang, talk your ish. Spit your gang, talk your shit.
All right, cool. As you come in, make sure you hit the like button. Come in and hit the like button. Click on the subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the bell so whenever I go live, you'll get a notification that I'm live. It is, 10:35 in this Mississauga, Canada. You dig. You know what I'm saying? And we here, man, one more again. You know what I mean? The fellowship, one more time. You dig? Hold on for a minute. Let me do this right quick.
Tap in, walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the
Yeah, I
page,
like
man.
that y'all got
Rest
them,
of the essence, Simple to P. Rest
them
of
likes
the
looking
Kevin
right.
Samuels,
Shout
man.
out to the gang.
You
Hold on.
You niggas used to be hating on these
There
niggas,
we
man.
go. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Lil J later.
All right. Some of you niggas' whole YouTube careers is based off of making videos about these two niggas, man. Starting to wonder, like my nigga Red say, if any of you niggas got any real talent, man. You know, I don't. All these niggas that be sitting up here talking about Sinful and talking about Kev, I just go to their content if I want to listen to and watch their content. You know, I watch. I want to see what I want to see. You know, all you niggas that used to have all this stuff, y'all niggas got whole careers that y'all done built based off of what you talking about concerning this nigga or talking about this nigga right here, this nigga right here. Oh, a lot of you niggas, man. A lot of you niggas, man. Y'all got y'all's entire YouTube existence is based off of trying to talk shit about one of these two brothers right here. To this day, even to this day, these men are dead, man. Let they soul rest in peace, man. A lot of y'all still out here making videos about these two dudes, man. Niggas and bras, man. Y'all terrible, man. You know? Rest of the essence to these two brothers. Rest of the essence is Sinful, man. Let's go, man. I like how Sinful, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, show confirmation of the information, man. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to sit up here and say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. Nah, that's not true, nigga. That's not true. That's absolutely not true. at all. You know? Absolutely not true. You know? Some of these bras, some of these young bras is advanced out here, man. Right? Yeah, man. And if you weren't out here, you wouldn't know that. Like I said, in my situation, man, shit, that girl who I met, shit, I met her at a motherfucking strip club where you got to be 21 and over to get in. Right? You did. Maybe I'll tell y'all that story one of these days. You know? Maybe I'll share that story with y'all one of these days. You did? Let's go.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, you know, I messed up about that one. You know, I was wishing him well, and he was doing well. He was doing good. Hopefully God be merciful, man, because what you don't understand is by him coming off of that attempt murder case, even though he wasn't a trigger man, he's involved in the case, and then to get arrested on some gun charges.
Not a good look.
Boy. Just when you think that people would learn, you know, like even before I get into this situation, see, let me just say this. When you really love your liberty in society, I ain't gonna say freedom, but when you really love your liberty in society, man, and you ain't trying to go back in a correctional facility, you know what I mean? When you really tired of being in the same
facts,
a dorm room or a cell with another man, when you really like just doing what you want to do, how you want to do, when you want to do it, it's certain things, man, that you do once you get your liberty back in society, man. You don't be in no car with 30-something pills on you.
Why?
You don't be, you know, if you got individuals around you, them niggas need to have them guns. But I understand, you know, I ain't gonna lie, in Lil J's situation, it's kind of hard because even if I had a whole bunch of dudes that was armed and dangerous and had a reputation for this and that, I ain't gonna lie, I still want to have some with me, man, because the best person to trust over my life is always gonna be me. Just being real. So I can't. It's really a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation, man.
Yeah, man.
But do me a favor, let's get them likes up, and let's get into this. Now, we just did the court video, and in the court video, I showed you things that you normally, after seeing, like, you know, the little YouTubers that dislike me or individuals that have hatred towards me, you know what I mean? You see me point out some things that was never pointed out in their reviews. Because if they would actually listen to the damn videos, they would actually see that my convictions are given in the very beginning and end of the video. Just like with this one, she's going to let it be known that I was convicted for pandering and living of the earnings of prostitution. Notice she never says minor. The only mistake that she made in here is she was reading, like most of you, she was reading basically allegations. She didn't have the motion of discovery. Within this video, she's going to say, yeah, you know, it says here that they look like minors, and she's saying what the guy said at the Plaza Hotel when he said that I came
reading the information from the police report. She reading the information from the police report, from the motion of discovery. Let me tell you niggas something about this. A lot of you YouTube ass niggas might not know nothing about stuff like this, but when you are in the streets, and I'm not saying there's nothing cool or honorable or anything about being in the streets and living a lifestyle criminality, because it's not. But if you are, when you catch cases and get caught up in the system, you get something called a motion of discovery. This is a collection of all the evidence that they have on you with these charges that they're bringing up on you, that they're trying to convict you and make you prove that you're guilty of. Right? This lady is not reading his charges as he was convicted in a courtroom in front of a judge. She's reading charges. She's reading police reports, what was told and said to officers on the scene. And this is what they do at these parole hearings to paint pictures, because they don't make money while you're out of prison, at least not as much as you do when you're in. Let me break down what I said. They have things where they send you to halfway houses, furlough programs, and things of that nature. This is why I say they don't benefit as much, because if you get an early release due to parole or transitional control, which is like a new form of parole, right? Either at a federal or state level, 9 times out of 10, when you come home from the feds, your last 6 months to a year, they're going to send you to a halfway house. In the state of Ohio, when you get out of the joint, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be up for transitional control, which means 6 months to your release date, you'll be allowed early release to a facility like a halfway house, to where you could reintegrate transitional control, transition back into society. So he's at a parole hearing. This is a parole hearing, or early release hearing. And she's not reading his charges as he was convicted per the state of Nevada, right? But she's reading off police reports in efforts to paint a picture of him as if he's a menace to society or a threat to society, right? And they do this because, like I said, they make more money off of you being in prison than not being in prison. Or, like I say, in certain situations, not quite as much. Let's go. Rest of the answers are simple.
In there, and he said, man, he was with 4 prostitutes, and all of them look young. And the girls that he's talking about is Nicole Morton, which was 18 going on 19 at the time. Jennifer Harper is 23. And if he was referring to Desire, Desire was 26. Only one that could have been, a minor at the time was Lakeisha. So, like I said, it's just a bunch of falsified information that has been conveyed, on my name. And so that's why I had to preside over this, because if you put my name in, you'll see different, individuals, struggle YouTubers, people that are struggling to get, 500 views by the grace of God within a week, that type of shit. Really just using my name. Not that they genuinely care about the girl or the situation,
that's the whole thing.
but just to...
That's my whole thing. Just like with R. Kelly or whoever else, y'all don't give a damn about these girls. Y'all don't give a damn about people being victimized. Because while y'all sit here focusing on stuff like this, right, and people who lying about the stuff that's happening to them, Meg Thee Stallion, real victims get ignored. Y'all ain't got no sympathy. Y'all don't care nothing about what happened to these people, man. Y'all don't give a damn about that girl who was out there tricking, selling her box with her mama before this nigga ever met her. You know how many girls I know like that? Y'all know chicks like this. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not justifying anything, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm not saying it's right, but, you meet a motherfucker doing certain shit in a certain area, then you don't question certain shit. Unless they is so obviously so that she looked like a kid, you can best believe some of them girls you see walking up the street in your city, your neighborhood, you can best believe most of them is probably underage. I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's what it is. Right? I know plenty of chicks that I thought was older and I found out oh, damn. Like I said, I can definitely write because it happened to me. Definitely happened to me. Like I said, one of these days, I'll tell y'all the story. You feel me? right? Before you speak on something, man, get confirmation of that information first, man. Right? To speak on that, what you do not know, makes you an ignoramus, man. Right? Literally. And I don't make a habit. I don't make habits. I'm not a guy that, speaks on things I don't know. Not intentionally, anyway. I pride myself on doing my due diligence and getting confirmation of that information. Smash that like button. Let's go.
Build their subs up and try to act like, oh my God, how could YouTube allow this guy to be on YouTube? How could they allow this? We got to do better, my people. Oh my God, how could he allow the black woman? That type of shit. They having little Oscar Award performances, on YouTube, trying to come up on melanated pussy, trying to come up on some green currency. It's just a hustle, man. It is what it is. But without further ado, it's time to get into this, because many of you was like, Sin, I thought you said you never get high. Sin. So we're going to look at the parole videos in this one. Let's go.
Would you please state your name and your NDOC number for the board?
It's Philip Gilmore and 103-6381.
Gilmore. I'm hearing Representative Thomas, and beside me here's Commissioner.
And this is what I'm saying, man. You got to respect this, because this lets you know a lot of stuff. This lets you know that SINFUL had a lawyer, right? The only way you can get access to the recording of your parole hearing is if you got a lawyer, man. That's not nothing that the state just lets you see. You got to have some representation to get that for you, man. Right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
Keeler, and we are the panel designated to consider you for parole in reference to criminal case number 2444542, wherein you were convicted of pandering and living from earning.
She ain't even want to say it, man. Look.
Hold on. I don't know why this video is struggling with the audio.
Right.
Let's go back.
Notice
she just said my conviction.
She did was read off his
Notice
chart.
that the word minor was not mentioned. Let's go back.
In reference to criminal case number 2444542, wherein you were convicted of pandering and living from earnings of prostitute.
Confirmation of the information. That's confirmation of the information. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Guys who are creeps, sexual predators, sexual violators, sexual offenders, they have a history of this. Quite traceable, might I add. Right? And, any guy, and it's a, like I said, it's the energy these niggas give off, man. It's the essence it's the frequency these niggas give off, man. Right? How do I know? Because I've been locked up with plenty of chomos, man. SINFUL was not no chomo. I ain't got to ever have met this nigga, know this nigga personally to know that. And if he was, due to his notoriety and popularity via his YouTube presence, social media, I'm pretty sure that information would have came out about him by now. Too many people was hating on this nigga for it not to be in. So that's what I'm saying. This is why I be saying, y'all use y'all's critical thinking. Don't allow people to paint pictures of people for you and create narratives for you and create personas for people for you, man. Or just don't doubt that. Do your own due diligence, man. And one thing I respect about SINFUL is he doxed himself. Right? And this is why I got respect for Sinful, because like I said, in order for him to get this type of footage, he had to have a lawyer get it for him, which lets me know he was about his business and about his money, because in order to afford a lawyer who could get you this type of stuff, you got to be having some money. This is the type of stuff that what you say, CYA, cover your ass. Sinful knew that you niggas was going to be trying to say he's a chomo. Sinful knew that you niggas was going to try to say he's a pedophile, and being an active member in the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing, he had to have confirmation of the information to prove exoneration of his name. And I respect that about Sinful. So, and he ain't never shy away from talking about it. He ain't never was ashamed about it. He don't wear that jacket, nigga. Right? This is another brother just like Kev, who a lot of you niggas hated. A lot of you niggas stole game from this nigga Sinful. A lot of you niggas are currently still in game from this nigga Sinful. And y'all don't even pay homage. Right? And that's terrible. It's a lot of you niggas on the internet right now using game y'all got from Sinful. Y'all don't even say, hey, you know what, man? Rest in the essence of Sinful to Pete, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't even do that. Y'all try to pass shit off as if you said it, as if you came up with that shit. When half of you niggas talking about these bras especially ain't even charismatic and magnetic enough to even come up with some slick shit that's catchy. Right? This shit got to be in you, man, not on you, Jack. You hear me? Let's go.
In reference to the pandering charge.
Again, let's go back. We're at the parole hearing. So that means that if you're at parole hearing, that means that you're already in prison. So she's reading my convictions. As she's reading my convictions, once again, notice that you do not hear minor. You know why? Because I didn't go to prison for anything pertaining to a minor. That was dropped. I went to prison for Jennifer Harper.
If Sinful was a pedophile, they would not have no problem with putting that and attaching that to his name. Listen here, y'all. The states that run the states don't have no issues or qualms about attaching certain things to your name. But they operate under the law of contracts, which means that if they can't prove it, they can't convict you of it. Right? 9 times out of 10, these people can prove it. Right? Very high conviction rates. Most criminals are very stupid. Right? If this nigga was a pedo, man, oh, they would have put it on him. And it would have been made to be so. Right? And what sealed the deal was the girl fooling the very police with the same false ID that she used on this nigga. Now, if that's not confirmation information, I don't know what is. Let's go.
I did not go to prison for Lakeisha Jordan. That is why. They dropped every charge pertaining to the minor. I went for adult charges. I never had to register as a sex offender. Never had.
And that's the thing right there, too. And this is why I say you niggas don't be knowing about the law or nothing like that. That's why I said just to throw certain shit on the niggas' name, man. Oh, shout out to Project Leroy, man. Ugh. Shout out to my brother Project Leroy in the building from the Clit-Outs, man. Coming through with that contribution to the situation via the slash smack, man. My brother Project Leroy, man. I appreciate that, brother. Real nigga, real ones, man. I like how my brother Sinful gives confirmation of the information, man. If this brother was a pedophile, he would, trust me, the state of Nevada definitely would have had no issues or problems, qualms, quirks with charging this nigga. If they could prove he was a pedophile, oh, they would have done it. And the reason why they couldn't prove it is because he's not.
Lifelong supervision, none of that. Again,
the very fact that this nigga did not have to register as a sex offender is even, that's the nail in the coffin right there. To continue to slander this man's name or even associate him with anything pertaining to pedophilia is not only against the law and illegal, because that's libel. Just remember I talked to y'all about libel laws? Sinful could have very much have well sued a lot of y'all, and he would have won his case. We came up on you niggas, man. Another reason why I got hella respect for this. If Sinful wanted to sue some of y'all, this is why I say Sinful was a real nigga. Because if Sinful wanted to sue all of y'all who was making content, slandering his name, defaming his character, his image, his brand, if he wanted to sue y'all, he could have sued all of y'all and he would have won. Sinful was on some bullshit. Sinful could have got a lot of people's shit completely shut down. That lets you know how much of a real nigga Sinful was, man. Because a lot of y'all were committing straight libel. I mean, just straight lying. Just no facts. So a lot of y'all should be thankful. A lot of y'all that have YouTube careers and y'all successful now, man, from talking about this brother, man, be thankful that he wasn't like Kev. Because Kev was getting nigga shit shut down. Y'all was using Kev content without his permission. He was getting your shit shut down. My man, Project Leroy, you already know, Bredren. Rest in essence to our brother Sinful, man. You know? I wonder how many of y'all ever thought about that. There's a lot of you content creators out there who y'all done made a nice bag off of making content from Sinful. Defaming this character, assassinating this character, straight lying, spreading this whole perception that he's a pedophile when clearly he's not. This is the confirmation of the information proving it. Sinful could have sued a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all big name people too. He could have sued a lot of y'all, man, for straight libel. He would have won. Hands down, he would have won. Right? So I wonder if any of y'all ever think about stuff. I'm pretty sure y'all don't with y'all arrogant asses. As y'all got the nerve to call people like myself, people like my brother Sinful, got the nerve to call us arrogant. Y'all arrogant ass, non-content creating ass niggas and bras who done sit up here and made your YouTube career off of talking about people like Kevin and said. There's people on YouTube who done made their entire careers on YouTube by talking about one or two or both of these dudes. Right now. And I know, and that's what I'm saying. That's how you know, that's how you know, man, people be real people, though. You know, Sinful clearly didn't have the best of relationship with his family. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is, man. The only thing about Sinful that he messed up on is Sinful should have had him a living will and testament made. Maybe the young brother thought that he was going to be able to eat fruit and drink water and vegetables, you know what I'm saying, past how he was feeling being sick. You feel me? I understand how, you know, when you're a young brother and you feel like, you know what, I can change this. I can turn this around. I've done it before. But sometimes, man, you know what I'm saying, you don't be knowing how that you probably, if you sick, you don't know if you've done too much damage. You know, some of y'all brothers out there who don't take care of yourself on the physical side, some of y'all's health issues is too far gone. Some of them are irreversible, man. We did a lot of partying when we was in our teens and in our 20s and in our 30s, man. I know I did. That's why, you know, it was a reason I went to the joint, man. That was part of the plan, man. It's not mine, but part of, you know what I'm saying, the divine plan. You did. All that stuff we was doing in our teens and our 20s. You know, my brother SINFUL prided himself on not smoking and drinking, which was good. And I also respect the brother about this too, but he never shied away about talking about his issue with his weight. He never shied away from talking about that. He was never ashamed of that. You know, rest in the essence of SINFUL, man. I'm just saying, y'all brothers, man, y'all brothers out there with health issues, man. I'm telling y'all need to address them shits, man. You know, I know we as men, we get prideful, you know what I'm saying? We feel like we men, we gonna get past it, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go whatever, remedies, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, but nah, man, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, in our youth, how we was living our lives, man, we done irreversible damage to our bodies, man, and we don't realize how much severely it is until we get into our late 30s, right? Especially when we out here living in certain lifestyles up until our mid to late 30s. You know, that's why I stay my ass in that gym, man. And I don't even go as hard as I possibly could, but I do enough just to stay in shape and stay strong and stay healthy and stay, you know. And that's one thing I like about SINFUL too, man. He was pushing that, you know, eat your draw, eat your fruit, eat your vegetables, drink your water, man. Don't put that poison in your body, man. 2024, we focusing on manhood, masculinity, manalytics, eating right, getting in the gym, getting our paper right, all that type stuff, man. You know? But to anybody who would sit up there and call that brother a pedophile, man, you just dead wrong for that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and that's why Cardi B sued her ass, and that's why she going through what she going through right now with who is that that's she going through it with right now? Kevin Hart. I keep telling y'all about, man, listen, as content creators, y'all, it is a must that you inform yourself on copyright law, trademark law. It's a must that you inform yourself on libel law, defamation of character, assassination of character. You feel me? You must familiarize yourself on this stuff, man. Yeah, Kevin Hart and Will Smith. Toxic K, man, I'm telling you, I'll do anything for clout, man. I'm telling you right now, man. Violent radicalization, ideologically based violence. I keep telling y'all, man. Y'all better box cleverly with y'all's language, man. Don't be sitting up here making up stories about people and, you know, painting a picture and, you know, putting it out in a way that people will believe or be led to believe that what you're saying about these people is true, to the point to where they losing sponsorship and, you know, they lose, you know, people are brands and have businesses. I want you to understand, man, libel law is very serious and it is federal. Over the internet especially, man. Understand, man, if you get a libel case, that is a federal case, man. You can absolutely, I mean, you can, you know, in retrospect, I mean, you can do it just because, you know, we got the freedom to say and do what we want up until we get caught, right? But I'm telling you right now, it is illegal to come online and make up stories about people that are not true. Especially people who have brands or images or of, you know, political or public figures. That is absolutely illegal. You cannot come online making up lies about Kevin Hart and Will Smith. They are public figures. They're brands. They have brand deals. They have endorsement deals. They have all type of shit going on. They are a corporation, if you would. It is absolutely illegal to spread lies about them that could in any way tarnish their image or their brand that would cause them to somehow be disrupted within their business and brand. That is illegal, y'all. And if proven to be convicted or guilty of libel, spreading lies, the penalty is not light at all. I suggest y'all look into it. right? And that's right, Project Leroy Simple family could still sue some of y'all, a lot of y'all, right? Confirmation of the information, man.
Let's listen.
Commissioner PHILLIP, and we are the panel designated to consider you for parole in reference to criminal case number 2444542, wherein you were convicted of pandering and living from earnings of prostitute.
She didn't even want to read it. She wanted to see something with a minor on there so bad, but it wasn't on there, man. You can't put a jacket on somebody that don't fit, man. The state of Nevada did not deem this guy a pedophile. He is not a registered sex offender, right? If you are involved in a case dealing with a minor in any way and are in any way convicted of being guilty of any way sexually interacting with them illegally, you will be prosecuted. I promise you, you will. You will not get away with it. It ain't no lawyer that's going to buy you up out of that. And mind you, Sinful didn't have a paid lawyer in this case. He had a public defender. That's something else that I almost forgot to even mention. My nigga Sinful did not have private counsel. This is his first case he ever caught. And he got booked. The nigga was green. He wasn't even a whole year into some activism. Some of you niggas might not understand that, man. Some of you know, a lot of you niggas on the internet, you niggas ain't street niggas. And I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's right and exact. I'm just saying it is what it is. Nigga. I'm pretty sure Sinful thought in his mind that girl's underage. He wouldn't have messed with her. He ain't had no reason to think she wasn't underage. She had an ID to say she was 19. She was out here hoeing when he met the broad. You know? Besides a couple few people saying little things, wasn't nobody like, hey, man, don't mess with her, man. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, I know real shit when I see it, man, and I know fuck shit when I see it, man. This nigga had a public pretender, man. As a nigga being from Chicago, Illinois, catching a case in Las Vegas, Nevada on some pimping and pandering type shit. You think that was going to show this nigga any leniency if he was guilty? Any mercy? This young black nigga from Chicago, you think they was going to show that nigga any type of mercy or leniency? Nigga, they couldn't do, they didn't have to because they couldn't. No need for them to. He didn't need for them to show him mercy or leniency. The courts are, that is. Because they couldn't prove what they was trying to accuse him of because he literally did not do it. And I know it's hard for a lot of y'all to understand and accept. A lot of y'all want to be like, nah, man, that nigga's a pedophile, man. Nah, man, that nigga knew that she was underage. How could you not know that she was 14, 15? How did you not know that? Let me tell you how a nigga not only would say, I ain't gonna say nigga didn't know that, but you don't have no reason to contemplate a person's age when you meet them in the midst of criminal activity in a criminal lifestyle. If I'm a 21, 22-year-old hustling, dope dealing ass nigga in the streets, and I go to the strip club, I go to the bar, and I meet a broad in a place where you have to be 21 and over to be, the last thing we as men are going to ever contemplate is the age of any bitch we meet in there. How often do men ask women how old they are anyway? And the only dudes who ask that shit is niggas who's checking to see how a younger bitch is, because, you know, some of you niggas like young broads. Some of you niggas actually are pedos. Creep ass niggas. I was locked up with a lot of you niggas too. And I know you niggas. Know you creep ass niggas. I was locked up around you creepy ass, pedophile ass niggas. Know you niggas, man. Just like I don't get fun boy vibes from Kev, I don't get pedo vibes from Sinful at all, not even a little bit. Now, am I saying that I don't know for a fact beyond a reasonable doubt 100% because I don't know Sinful, but I would be willing to put my money on it that Sinful was absolutely not a pedophile. I would put a lot of money on that. I'm pretty sure I will win the bet. Seeing as how I've heard nobody credible, specifically from Chicago, coming out saying such. Nobody from Las Vegas. No represents. It's a lot of representation in Vegas. Trust me. None of these niggas is coming out saying anything to confirm anything. This is what I be saying about y'all, man. Some of y'all people, y'all love to hate. Y'all want a person to be what y'all think they are or have been made to believe that they are. A lot of y'all wanted Sinful to be a pedophile. A lot of y'all wanted Kev to be gay. That's that confirmation bias thing right there that a lot of y'all like to use that y'all completely totally use out of context sometimes too. Confirmation of the information, y'all. Right? Always make sure you can provide proof for that which you are talking about. And Kevin and Sinful did beautiful jobs of doing that and displaying that effortlessly. Just like Sinful is doing now. Right? Giving you confirmation of the information. I know some of y'all, when y'all think about niggas as pimps, I know y'all think that they're predators out here preying on young girls. What I'm telling you right now is a guy who know a pimp personally for numerous years in my life, man. Young pimp at that, a young pimp. I said Sweet James was a young boy. I was like 12, 13. Sweet James was like my brother's age. 18, 19, about the same age as K-Rail, rest in essence to my brother. Right? Sweet James, if the brother's still blessed with the gift of living right now, Sweet James got to be like 46, 47 right now. Or 47, 48. Maybe even 49. And that nigga was some real ism. That nigga had hoes at a young age, man. Kept a bankroll. Kept a clean Cadillac or clean Lexus when they first started making them real popular back in the day. You hear me? Kept a Rolex on his wrist. Young nigga. That nigga did not sell drugs. That nigga was a pimp, man. You hear me? And put me up on a lot of game when it comes to some females, man. You hear me? Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother Sinful. Rest in the essence to this brother. Let's go. I'm about to open up the panel here in a second.
The pandering charge, you were sentenced to 18 months to 48 months confinement. Your parole eligibility date is March 14, 2009, and your projected expiration date is July 9, 2010. You have the pending, which is 12 to 32 months, and that's for the living.
God damn. Hold on.
That shit choppy as hell.
Oh, struggle ass video. Rewind.
2010.
I'm gonna drop the link right now, man.
Hold on. Give me a
brothers
second.
and sisters can come on up, man.
That's for the.
And for my nigga that said, yeah, this is the video where you admit that you did cocaine. I'm so glad you're here. Don't block him. Let him stay. Let him stay. Bless that young man.
He said, bless that young man.
Sin, this is the video where you admit that you did cocaine. Sin, you was on drugs. You was doped out. Hold on. Yeah, it's O'Shea would say, struggle streaming. That's why in the future, Sin gonna put up, I'm gonna have to give me a nerd team, just like Shay. Hold on.
Oh, and that's a good investment to all my fellow content creators out there. Making you some money off of this stuff, man. Invest in it, man. Invest in a nice editing squad and pay them, man, so you can be looking nice and professional, man. I'm telling you, man, what we got to do is, when we're in a position to start doing so, We have to present our content at the same quality as the mainstream media. That is necessary. That's another thing that I liked about Kev. And as a person who went to media school, I understand the importance of that. But, you know, we all got to start from somewhere, right? And audio equipment that you need for quality content creating, you know, that stuff ain't cheap, man. A 6K Black Magic gonna run you about 3 bands, man. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta invest in the brand, man. Shout out to O'Shea. He talks about that too. Right? O'Shea talks about that as well. Reinvesting in the brand, reinvesting in the content, man. Get your set right. So, man, we moving to the new spot here in the next few months, man. I'm doing the same. We got to setting up the lights, the backdrops. You know, so I'm about to order my backdrops. You know, I'm talking about all that stuff, man. You know, shout out to my nigga Red Supreme TV1. You did. Shout out to my brother Mr. O. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta invest into the brand, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be the future of black media, man. And media in its entirety, we're going to all come to see here as well. You know? Tap in, walk with us.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We understand that if you were granted parole, it would just be to your consecutive sentence and not to the streets.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Would you please look at the screen and tell us whether or not that is your name attached to that notice of hearing form?
My vision is not as clear as it's supposed to be. You said above?
That nigga Simple said, my vision is not as clear as it's supposed to be. Hey, man, that nigga Simple was a hell of a nigga, man. I was locked up with niggas like Simple, man. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? And when I say that, I mean charismatic and magnetic guys. But that's crazy when I heard Simple say that, because one of my homies from Dayton used to say that. That's another reason why would draw me to Simple's content, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Peso, man. My nigga Peso up out of that Dayton, that Gym City. You know what I'm saying? My nigga just came home not too long about ago, a little bit almost 2 years ago, came home from doing that. We was locked up in the state joint. He got out before me, and boy sit up there and caught a Fed case right before I got out, man. That nigga caught a 7-year bid in the Fed. He just got out a couple years, you know what I'm saying? That nigga got out after doing about a year and got out for about a year, went right back for 7 more. Man, I said, God damn, he got to slow down. He been slowing down since he been home, though. Got him a nice job and stuff, taking care of his son. You feel what I'm saying, man? It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He used to always say that, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be charismatic and magnetic. So when I used to hear Sinful, when I first heard Sinful saying that, I said, oh, yeah, man, my nigga Peso used to say that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. And Peso a young nigga, too. Let's see, I'm 40, about to be 42, so Peso was like 4 years younger than me. Yeah, Peso like 30, 38, 39 about to be. You feel me? Then almost joining the 40 club. You did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my niggas in the DYT, man, that Gym City, man, that 937 up out of that Dayton, Ohio, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know?
You see a form there on the screen?
Yes, I see it. I see it.
Right
I see
there.
it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature attached?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. For the record, the notice of this meeting and advice on the rights was properly executed and will therefore continue with this hearing. What we're doing, Mr. Gilmore, is we're trying to determine whether or not you are a good candidate to be paroled to your consecutive sentence. And in doing so, we need to find out some information about you, and such information as
Let me also say this. I kept saying totally, you know, because I thought because of the time frame, I kept sitting over there saying that, concurrent when it was consecutive, because the only reason why I got out, you know what I mean, so early is because I already had 13 months in. So the first sentence, it didn't take really long for me to pretty much be eligible for parole on that. And it didn't take long to expire on that. So, you know, once this parole board was over,
whether they was going to give it to me or not, I was going to expire on that simply because you got to remember I already had 13 months time credit served. So I was moving on to my next sentence, which was a category D felony. So because it was a category D felony in Nevada, I got time coming from the front and I got time coming from the back.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying? So like, how could I not take that type of deal? I was going to be out in no time. So that was another reason why I wasn't tripping on whether they gave me probation or not.
Yeah.
Because,
and see, this is further confirmation that, you know what I'm saying, the charges that he actually were convicted of aren't really that serious of charges. See, and this is why, pay attention, y'all. Now tap in and walk with me now, y'all. We can use SINFUL's case as a case study. We can use SINFUL's case as case law. Now tap in and walk with me, y'all. Well, I'm about to come up too, because I want y'all to tap in and walk with me with this, man. Y'all got to realize what year this was, man. This is 2008, 2009, 2010. This is right when I first got locked up, doing my 6.5-year bid, right? Now look how everything has changed, man. And SINFUL actually got off very sweet. And SINFUL was actually very, very lucky. Right? And I know this is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, he had the sympathy for R. Kelly that he had. SINFUL was very lucky, and we can use his case as case law. Right? Right? SINFUL caught this case at a time before they transferred and transformed the pimping and pandering, living off the earnings of prostitution, solicitation. You hear me? This is before they merged all of that stuff together, and now it's just called what? Human trafficking. I told y'all about HR 1955. Right? See, when you attach it to human trafficking, that turns it to a whole nother thing. And guess what's also associated with human trafficking? Terrorism. HR 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act. Y'all better understand this stuff. SINFUL was lucky as hell, man. SINFUL caught this case right before they start switching the laws up. This is when they started coming out with all those movies, man, about human trafficking, you know, with the movies with Liam Neeson and all these movies, and we seeing all this imagery and we getting all of this stuff about, you know, white vans and, you know. It was a human trafficking ring in Ohio a few years ago, down here in Chillicothe. Whole bunch of people involved, 17 people. Y'all might not have, maybe y'all heard of that. I don't know. Crazy stuff, man. Think about that, man. Look how they changing these laws all across the country. So we can actually use SINFUL situation as case study, case law, right? As a frame of reference going forward. Right? Because these SINFUL law, look, SINFUL only got all together for his charges, pandering, living off the earnings of prostitution. He got like what, 2 years? Eligible for early release in less than a year and a half. You know? And even if he didn't get the early release, his sentence was so short that he was going to be getting out within a short frame of time anyway, showing you that how unserious they actually take these laws, but also understanding at the same time that this industry, the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing, as we see, is still a very profitable and lucrative industry, and at its base, where the most money, right, is still to be made, and where the prime influence, the very thing that could prevent it from being corporatized, is the ism. So what do? We're going to start associating pimping, pandering, living off the earnings of prostitution, solicitation. We're going to start calling that human trafficking, which is associated with terrorism, which is why you see these niggas getting these football numbers now. Pimp niggas. Most of these niggas aren't violent niggas. They ain't got no criminal history of being violent or a history of violence. Contrary to popular opinion, most niggas who are actual pimps are not the type that be beating bitches' asses and shit because they ain't got their money. I know you niggas don't watch too many movies, man. I ain't never even once heard Sweet James ever talk like above a voice like this with any of his broads. Rarely did I hear him call them bitches. They have the utmost respect for that nigga. That nigga was a very intelligent dude, man. Right? Shout out to the homie Sweet James, man. If that nigga still blessed to be amongst us, man. I ain't seen that nigga since I was probably about 12, 13, man. Don't know what that brother doing, man. You feel me? But yeah, though, man. Confirmation of the information, man. You got to be able to do that, man.
Because John Paris was talking about doing probation for 4 to 5 years, and that just sounded like hell.
Yeah, that sounded
but
crazy.
Come on.
No, give me my time.
What your feelings are in reference to that offense. We'll ask you about your prior criminal history, if there is any, and we'll be asking about what you've been doing since you've been in prison. But before we start our questions, are there any comments or statements you'd like to make?
Let's get them likes over 300.
With them likes up.
Mr. Reed, appreciate the 20, man. Thanks for showing respect as always. Blessings to Mr. Reed.
Once again, shout out to Project GILMORE for that beautiful contribution.
Then go ahead and tell us
brother.
how was you going to be convicted of this offense?
During this particular time, my drug addiction had increased.
Do Sin got the struggle braids?
Definitely got the struggle braids.
I grew up kind of like in a defense mechanism. What I mean by that is my mother kind of like raised me in a church environment. So
these was like the ugly days when you first growing your hair. I don't mean to be like that. I know this is a serious situation, but I can't lie. You know what I mean? I just wish they could have caught me when my hair was longer. You know what I mean? This is it. Nigga looking a fool right now, man. You know what I mean? With the struggle braids. You know?
Nigga looking
but
like
yes, hold on. I'm about to get into me doing drugs, and I'm about to speak on that. Let's get into it.
My drug addiction had increased. I grew up kind of like in a defense mechanism. What I mean by that is my mother kind of like raised me in a church environment. So kind of like when I got out to Vegas, so I had more of freedom and liberty to do things because growing up in the church that I came out of, it was like a sanctified church. We had like a lot of restrictions. So came out here when I was started out singing in lounges and things like that, and then I got into the drug culture and things like that as far as a user. And then I came across a young lady who I began to basically start a relationship with. During that particular time, I did not know that she was involved in prostitution. Speaking of Mrs. Jennifer Harper, which was at the age of, she was a young age. And
she was what?
She was a adult age. Adult.
Oh, adult.
She was an adult. Yeah. So within.
And see, and this is the thing. Even when Sinful talking right there, man, like I can tell, like this is not an act. This is how this nigga talk, man. you know, with his hands and stuff like that, though, man. You feel me? So you know what I mean? Like to sit up here and say that anything about the brother ain't authentic, man. I mean, this is basically the same Sinful that we see when he doing this content, when he, you know, after this situation had passed. You feel me? You know? Let's go. I'm about to play another video of my nigga Sinful though, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because this is one I think is a classic, and there's also case study as well for you niggas on YouTube, man. Let's go.
So for those of you that are hearing this and you like, man, Sin lied to us. He said that he never did drugs. But in this video, he's admitting that he's drugged the fuck out, man. Sin was on some losing Isaiah shit. Sin was New Jack City. You know, he used to be prom king. Man, Sin was out here a dope fiend, man. He quoting all them scriptures, but drug habits was his big picture, man. You know, he allowed the devil to really seduce and reduce him, man. He was out here looking a fool, man, on drugs. He was sending hoes to work just so he could go buy that work, just so the devil can work him, man. Oh, man, I thought Sam was somebody to look up to. Him and Freeze putting on this goody two-shoe image, man, drinking water, eating fruit and all of that shit the whole motherfucking time, man. You know what I mean? He owned the motherfucking Styles P. He getting high. Brown Hornet, man, appreciate the 10.
Shout out to Brown
Let me say this to you, famo.
All the real ones.
I've never been high before in my life. I've never been drunk before in my life. All right? So let me say this. Shout out to Robin Big Head Ass. I've never had this in my life. What you seeing me doing is I am selling a dream. I am selling a movie. I am selling a motion picture. I am putting on my acting skills. I am using drugs as a way to basically create a movie where this young man leaves Chicago. At first, he grew up in a holiness background, real restricted. And then he ends up backsliding. He leaves God. He leaves Chicago. He goes to the West Coast to pursue music. He then dropped out of college. Ends up getting into it with this girl. They in their little relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend. Come to find out that the girl is a prostitute. He meets other prostitutes through her. He ends up living off the earnings of prostitutes, you know what I mean, through her. His green ass catches a case. That is the movie that I'm selling. Do you see what I'm saying? Appreciate that, James. You know, matter of fact, hold on.
The illest part about the movie, though, is that it's actually true, though. You know, it's actually true. And, you know, it actually would have made for a pretty dope movie, for real, when I think about it. You did. Tap in, walk with us, man. So I don't think we even need to see no more of that. You know, that's one of the videos I think where Sinful pretty much proved, you know what I'm saying, beyond the shadow of a reasonable doubt that anybody out there spreading the propaganda, the lies, committing libel by saying this man was a pedophile, trying to desecrate his name, assassinate his character, you know what I'm saying? This video right here is a video I think that pretty much nail in the coffin, open shut case proved that this man is clearly not a pedophile. Right? He wasn't even convicted of it. He's not registered as a pedophile or a sexual offender of minors or anything else. So to sit up here and even continue to print this picture of the procession in the public that this nigga is somehow a pedophile is just wrong on all levels, especially because it's illegal, right? And that's just some real shit right there, man. Rest in the essence and Sinful. I'm going to play this one before we get up out of here, man. I think this is one of the Sinful's most classic classic, man, lies, man, that he ever did, man. This nigga Simple I'll give it to Simple. That nigga was a class A prime roaster, man. You hear me? I'm talking about, man, them damn rebuking services, man. You understand me, man? Them goddamn rebuking services, man. Oh man, nigga Simple was the coldest with the roses, man. And when that nigga did this one right here, though, man, Jack, man, you know what I'm talking about? And this is the prime example, and this is what I say we can use for case study, case law, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about? I think this is the one we should use when we teach this class to young brothers when it comes to guys on the internet portraying a certain lifestyle or like they or an image, you know what I'm saying, when they're nothing but that image, nothing of the sort, not even equipped to speak on this, you know what I'm saying, in the way that they do. Right? So let me see. Yeah, this is where I had to come to. Pause. I think this is Sinful's.
Up in here.
One of the most classic.
So glad that God blessed y'all to see another day.
One of the most classic roasts.
So glad that God blessed you.
This is one of the most classic roasts. And this was an exercise. This was a clinic in my opinion. You feel me? This was a clinic in my opinion. You feel me? And I like how Sinful did this without, you know what I'm saying, having to really get disrespectful or get out of character. And you know what I mean, didn't have to really use a lot of antics, you know what I'm saying, just straight what it is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you niggas come on this here YouTube and y'all be putting on fakes and facades, portraying a certain image. You know what I'm saying? Which is easy to do because this is the internet. You know what I'm saying? You can be who you want to be and you can put on images, perceptions that could be interpreted as being believable. But as we see, right, that often proves to be not quite so with a lot of you guys. Right? That's why I say it's always good just to be yourself, man, and be honest. That's why I say in 2024, we got to cam up. Right? We got to show your face and all that stuff, man. And that's just my personal opinion that I spoke about. I think the reason why Sinful started coming up because, you know, his health got real bad and he just ain't wants to see him looking like that. That's just what I think. I might be wrong. But to a nigga who used to come up every time he went live, talk or whatever, just not came up at all, I could only imagine that that's what it was with him, that his health got out of control and it was bad and he just didn't want us to sing. I just think that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, though. You know? But I think this show right here, this rebuking service he did for Doc BOA, and this ain't no way of me, you know, castigating or nothing. I don't even looking at a lot of you guys' content. I just know about you guys' names because I watch Sinful content, and you know I'll tap in with my brother Red. But if I never would have tapped in with any one of their content, I probably wouldn't even know about any of you guys, a lot of you guys. You feel me? Just be honest. And that's not me like saying like I'm just so high in my. I'm just saying I just don't tap in because you know it don't resonate with me. Like I said, I can see through the bullshit and fuckery too. You know what I'm talking about? I think this was a beautiful display of how to verbally eviscerate and intellectually annihilate somebody, right? This is why I say, man, speak on that which you know. When you speak on that which you do not know, that makes you an ignoramus. And homeboy Doc BOA proved that he's the ignoramus when it comes to things pertaining to giving game about women to a certain degree, especially or specifically when it pertains to some ism. Anyway, right? Now, I don't watch a lot of content from guys like Doc BOA because it just don't resonate with me. I'm not knocking it. If y'all guys like it, please watch it. But you know, you should support it as well. But just me personally, it don't resonate with me. I don't, you know, game recognize game, as the old saying goes, I guess. And I'll just be honest, when I watch a lot of you niggas content, y'all just ain't putting nobody up on no game, man. When y'all talk about, especially when a lot of you niggas talking about stuff pertaining to chicks, man, a lot of you niggas absolutely do not know what y'all talking about, man. Like, seriously, man. Like, real talk. You know what I mean? Let's go.
To have the blood running warm in your veins one more time with the activity of your limbs, to enjoy, you know what I mean, a laugh affair. Man, come on up in here. Fellowship with me. Come on. Come in hitting that like button, the share button, and greet one another as you come in. Let me get this ready as you guys make them feel like they want to live again, give them a purpose, reveal to them their ministry. It's a time to lift people up, giving enlightenment and encouragement for them to go on another day. And then there's a time to rebuke. There's a time for reproof. There's a time for correction. Amen.
Yes, sir.
And I don't talk about alpha male this and beta male this. You know, that ain't even the way that I talk.
Yeah, man.
But what I will say, and I'm going to use their terminology, I'm going to speak fluently and eloquently within their vernacular. I'm going to use their own game. I'm going to talk a little alpha and beta, because everybody's defining what alpha is. Everybody's defining what beta is and all of this. So you know, let me just put a little something on it a little bit. Goldie, what's happening, bro? Hey, there go one of my loved ones, man. That's my bro right there. Okay, yeah, God's gift. Yeah, he need to be a mod. You know what I mean? Yeah, he definitely need to be a mod. Where'd the homie go? I just seen him. I came to appoint him. Oh, because you've been basically, like I told you, you've been converting and perverting my shit, using my wordplay. And I'm about to, you know, Andre Taylor, my videos and Freeze videos. You can just tell, you know, when a person did just a quick run through, you know, and you're evangelizing false information. That's why I have to call you out, sir. Now, here's somebody that says that they know about the lifestyle and they was taught by pimps and everything like that. Well, sounds like you was taught by a con artist. If this person that you're talking about even exists, your uncles and all of that. But truth be told, you're really talking about me. Because you've been basically, like I told you, you've been converting and perverting my shit, using my wordplay. And I'm about to, you know, expose some of the lies. But before I even take it there, let me just say this. Pimps, we don't use word, hey, Bella. Proud that your cute ass is here. We don't use words like manipulate because it has a negative connotation, it has a negative interpretation, definition. There's many definitions to it. It's an ambiguous word. But usually when people use the word manipulate, you know, it's used, you know what I mean, with negativity. It's used as pimps being con artists. It's used as pimps being deceivers. So that's why I was telling him, you know, brother, don't use the word manipulate. And of course, he got in an attitude and got frustrated and got mad. And once again, I corrected him again because recently he decided to speak on a situation pertaining to a representation of this game, such as Shark. Shark was doing his thing on No Jumper. And because he didn't see everything in totality, he comes back by watching a little scene or whatever. And now because you got a better platform, you got a bigger platform. Hey, man, you got to watch the things that you say.
Yeah.
People are listening to you.
Yes.
You're conveying wrong information about what happened.
And that's the thing. And that's what I'm saying, man, to you niggas with, man. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1, man. That's what I'm saying to you niggas with big platforms, man. I know y'all niggas be whatever y'all think, but man, when you get to a certain level of notoriety, man, and stuff, man, in this social media era, man, you get a certain responsibility and obligation comes and goes along with that, man. You got to become responsible and accountable for what come out your mouth. So you're responsible for what come out your mouth as a man, period. But like I say, and this is the importance of coming up in 2024, when you come on this damn internet, you understand when you come on this YouTube, you understand with this social engineering, man, in any way you do talking heavy, man, you got to show us you got some skin in the game. Don't be throwing rocks and hide your hand behind faceless avatars. And see, that's me, though. A lot of you niggas got avatars and stuff, characters and stuff, man. We don't know who you niggas is, man, what you look like. Show us you got some skin in the game. Cam up. Show us what you look like. Put a face to that voice and them opinions and them thoughts and them views and beliefs. Be all the way open to scrutiny. All right, show us you got something to put at risk by showing your face. Yeah. You did? Rest of the answers are simple, man.
And you're reporting it about somebody that's in the game. I had to call you out on your mess. And instead of you humbling yourself,
right,
taking the video down, you know, doing it something over again, you know, because I see that you know how to take videos down, because the one that you indirectly and directly, you know what I mean, conveyed to me, that you spoke to me, you took that down. And you smart for taking that down too, because I wanted to come back and pull that up. And when I came back, it was gone. You smart for that, because it was so many inconsistencies, and the spirit of hypocrisy was just all in that motherfucking video. So you's a smart, square, trick ass nigga for taking that motherfucking video down, Trick. You know what I mean? Yeah, use a smart Trick. Use a smart client, man, for taking that damn video down. You know, because within that video, he went into calling the pimps disgusting, and you know what I mean? These are low lives and people that destroyed the community and all of this. And I'm thinking to myself, goddamn. If the pimping is disgusting and we're low lives and everything like that, why use principles that come from our lifestyle for your little square shit?
I'm just saying, man, you know, right?
We're discussing.
Excuse me.
Hold on.
KY engineer. Let me go in the club, man.
Just ready to trick. Hold on. Where my song? Where that song? Where the song for all the clients? Yeah, I can just see you. Just coming in with all your D-boy homeboys, just aggressive like. Elisha, Lord, open this man's eyes that he may see.
That nigga simple as fuck.
I'm telling your followers to do the same thing that the prophet Elijah said to the prophet Elisha when he said, Lord, open up this man's eyes that he may see. I'm asking them to open up their seventh eye, the perfect eye, the sanctified eye, the game eye, so they can see you for what you really are. A guy teaching alpha and beta male, but you've already shown yourself to have beta male tendencies. You were so emotional. Listen, man, I got to keep it all the way 100, man. When they came to me, they said, they was in, y'all remember, I was live talking my shit, doing me like seeing do, you know, not even thinking about this goofy. And as I'm teaching, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, they come in there and say, Dr. BOA, he talked about it. I said, oh, what? So when I go to hear and listen to the shit you said, bro, I'm going to keep it 100, man. You know, I mean, they got a few laughs and giggles, you know what I mean? Thing, but man, I seen you for what you really were, man. I had you all out of bounds, man.
Yeah, in that video, all I heard was this. That's all I heard. That's all I heard, man.
Oh God, emotional, man. Why you niggas be getting emotional, man?
That's all I heard.
See, this is one thing I liked about Simple too, man. This is the worst thing you niggas can do on YouTube, man. You YouTube because a lot of you YouTube niggas emotional, man. Listen, worst thing to do is to show that you is emotional, man, over some stuff online with people you don't really know. You show a guy like me that who absolutely no emotional investment in any of this shit, especially pertaining to you niggas. Man, that's the wrong thing to do, man, because it ain't no remorse or no limits, man. You feel me? That's the worst thing to do when we cracking jokes is to let us know you taking it personal and getting emotional, man. You don't want to let us know that. We ain't gonna do nothing but pause go harder. All right.
They was like, yeah, Sin, you know what I mean? He talking about you, man. You know what I mean? He talking about you. All I heard was this.
Oh man. That nigga was in his feelings though, man.
I wish I never liked Simple. I wish I had never looked at his content. I wish I had never stole his words and never gave him credit for it. I wish I had never sit up there, you understand me, and went back and forth with him when he corrected me the first time. I wish I would have went on about my business, man. I wouldn't be getting this. Dad, listen, when I seen you, I'm going to just give one more. Like, this is when I knew that you didn't want no problems with me. You know what I mean? Hold on. When your ass sit up there, you know what I mean, and you just kept on going, you're like, yeah. And, you know, I didn't even know the nigga was a content creator. I was like, oh, I just thought that, you know, he was just somebody that O'Shea, you know what I mean, was just throwing on this platform. I didn't even know he made videos. I was like, when I heard that, then I was like this. I knew how you felt.
Hey, man.
I knew how you felt, fam.
Funny, man.
You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me get to the chorus. Can't do it. Right. That part right there where Mary said, I can't do it. I can't do it. That was Dr. BOA. Y'all thought that was Mary, but that's Dr. BOA on the ad lib. Can't do it. That's Dr. BOA. Hold on. He's credit. If you go to Google right now, you will see on Not Gonna Cry on Mary J. Blige. If you look at the credits, it's gonna say Dr. No Deuteronomy. It's gonna say Dr. BOA. It's right there. That's him on the can't do it. That's Dr. BOA. Hold on, listen again.
Can do it.
No, I'm not gonna cry all the time. Cause you're not worth my tears. Can't do it.
You know, that's you, man. You know, make my likes look like the viewers. Come on, man, get them likes up. Everybody hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe. Make sure you click on the bell. Man, thank you, man. That really make them haters, man. I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to have a $50 or $120 bill. If you could just send $5, everybody just send $5, man, for the haters. Make the hate. I got 5 on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, just send 5 in, man. You know, glory to the game, man, and shine on it one time, especially the pimping, man. You understand me? Nigga, keep your mouth off this pimping. Don't disrespect this pimp, man. Appreciate that, Tim.
I want to find
10 top pimp commandments, the 10 top pimp rules. Yourself for letting it go on. You did. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. This when he called himself getting pimpish. Number 9.
That's what you do. You understand?
Man, Dr. BOA is a dumbass nigga that sounds smart to dumbass niggas, man. I just got to keep it 100, man. He could have, I can't even front, man. I'm going to keep listening. Come on.
Now, the reality of the scenario is this. If You in any scenario, if you want to become, when spring training started in baseball, when that motherfucker out here poisoning my community, being toxic to my community in any way. And furthermore,
how can you say that you're not gonna be poisoning your community when you was a fucking drug dealer? You make no sense. Opportunity to be around somebody like Alpo. Let's take. This is why I be going like I go, because you're not even worthy to smell a pimp. He know how to make some good smothered rice. You know, he know how to turn. He said this and they kept going. This is what I mean by a person is.
I'm trying to find them.
Yeah, I need to just take it into consideration and think later on, man. Maybe, I don't know. Put your mind in the blender and look. Rewind it, take it from the top on 3. 1, 2, 3. Action. Yeah, nigga. I ain't no motherfucking roaster. I ain't no motherfucking jokester. I ain't no motherfucking jester. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking man. Perfect. Perfect cut. Cut right there. Perfect. Oh my God. Beta male. You was excellent. Oh my bad. You're what is your name again? Alpha male. Yeah, you were perfect, man. Great acting. Did you go to a performing arts school? Come on.
You understand? I'm a motherfucking man, nigga. I ain't no roaster. I ain't no jokester. I ain't no none of that shit, nigga. I ain't none of that shit. None of that. And that's the reality of it.
Hold on, then it cuts off for a little minute. I ain't no jokester. I ain't no roaster. Me, I'm no mobster. Me, I'm no roaster. Me, I'm no jester. Man. I'm just me.
Hey, man, he did have homeboy in his feelings, though, man. And this is the stuff I be talking about, man. You niggas absolutely cannot allow this to continue in 2024, man. Y'all can't be getting all emotional in y'all feelings, man, when another man call you out and correct you when you was wrong on some shit you was speaking on, man. This is why I say do your due diligence, man. Do your due diligence so when you know what you speaking on before you speak on what the hell you speak on, man. Be able to accept correction from people who may be more informed on things that you think you informed on speaking on. Be willing to be open to different sources of information that you might not be privy to. Don't think you got it all figured out. Don't think that you know it all and know whatever you know something somebody else don't know. Because I'm telling you right now, as much as it's some stuff that you know that don't nobody else know, it's some stuff that somebody know that your ass don't know. Always remain teachable. Don't ever think you got this shit figured out. As soon as you think that way, that's when you start realizing you don't know shit.
The reality of the scenario is this, man. You gotta let these niggas.
I gotta sing that shit again. Alphas up, betas down is the motto. Still tricking on bitches in the ghetto. Alphas up, betas down is the motto. Still tricking on bitches in the ghetto. Yeah, that change it to that. That's better. Alphas up, betas down is the motto. Still tricking on bitches in the ghetto. Yeah, do that one. That got a better ring to it for you. That fits you better.
Say what they gonna say.
Not alphas up, betas down. That's the motto. Still tricking on bitches in the ghetto. Oh man, this was a horrible move, y'all. That's why I say y'all can use this as case study, man. You know what I'm saying? And what not to do as a content creator on YouTube, man. This is what not to do. You know? Stop speaking on shit you don't know about, man. It'd be much better and more beneficial to us as being watchers of content. I'm not gonna call us consumers. Watchers of content. It's much more beneficial for us for you to speak fluently and intelligently on the things that you are very much well learned, versed, and studied in, as well as experienced in. We would much rather hear that. That's what's more beneficial. We don't want to hear you talking about some shit you ain't got no business talking about just because it's popular to talk about it. you know what I'm saying, making us think you know what you talking about when you don't got a goddamn clue of what you talking about. So when a real motherfucker like me listen to that shit, or like my brother Sinful and rebuke that shit, you gonna call niggas haters and shit like that. Alphas up, betas down is the motto. Still tricking on bitches in the ghetto. Rest of the essence. So we about to get up out of here, y'all. I just want to play this video right here, but let's go, man.
Because a lot of these niggas got hoe in their blood. And you just got to let them live with that. Because if you got hoe in your blood, that affects your life. You got to live with the consequences.
Well, so far you've been acting like certain hoes I know, so you might, you know, get that whole shit in your blood.
You got to live with the consequences of riding niggas' coattails. You got to live with the consequences, you know what I mean, of being emotional. You got to live with the consequences of being a beta male, you know? Now here's a beta male teaching guys how to be alpha. This shit is
yeah, I mean, it's hilarious. It's a joke, man. You know, it is a fucking joke, man. Right? And this ain't nothing against no specific individual. Like I say, man, I don't know none of you niggas personally, man, but I'm just saying when you come online and you display yourself in such ways and behavior and manners, man, I mean, I'm forced to think nothing else about or outside of what I'm saying. You know, when you displaying the characteristics and the behaviors of a sucker, hoe ass, bitch ass, no game having ass, not knowing about nothing about these bras ass nigga, but you sitting here portraying like you are. I mean, you know, real niggas gotta expose that shit, especially when you talking about specifics. You know, my brother Red used to announce you all the time, man, what a doctor look like coming on here talking about some shit mechanics do, man. You feel me? Don't talk about engine parts and stuff like that. That nigga don't know nothing about that shit. You're a damn brain surgeon, man. Talk about that. Talk about how to cut up the brain. Don't talk about, you know, catalytic converters. You know? Come on, man. And that's what we're talking about being on code in 2024, man. Sticking into your lane, doing what you do best, man. It's beneficial to the most of us. What's most beneficial to all of us as pertaining to your contribution to all of us, it was to do what you do best at the best of your ability. It would not be for you to do something that's not at the best of your ability, but portraying like you know what you're talking about. Because like I said, clearly, when it comes to this situation, this topic, what was it? Using manipulation to gain the favor of women? Absolutely not. I've never once witnessed my nigga Sweet James manipulate a broad. He ain't never make a broad do nothing. Them broads wanted to do that shit. They couldn't wait to do it. It was their pleasure. It was their pleasure to sell box for him and goddamn it, Oklahoma, and wire him to bread Western Union and Detroit and Columbus. It was their pleasure. Right? They couldn't wait to do it. All right? Like some of y'all can't wait to do it. You dig? Let's go. Let's talk about what you know, man.
Consequences of trying to make a living for yourself by dragging other men down, by tearing other men down, or whatever. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You shouldn't even be able to respect yourself. You shouldn't even be able to respect yourself for just.
Now he doing the Dr. Umar Johnson. I said pinto beans, fried rice, egg foo young, and you understand me, soy sauce. I said pinto beans, fried rice, egg foo young, you know what I mean, with a little bit of soy sauce. You know what I mean, for the black man.
See, what the white man is trying to do, young black brother, is take your soy sauce. Amen. I said what the white man, what the oppressor is trying to do is trying to take away your soy sauce. They've been taking away our sauce for over 400 years. You know? And by us being descendants of the game, these lames been trying to take, you know what I mean, our soul, our sauce. But I repeat, I'm not going to let them take me out of my aquarium. Don't let the white man, don't let the oppressor, don't let Esau, you know, take you out of your aquarium. Come on, brother.
Drag a nigga's name for the hell of it. That's bitch activity. Bitch activity.
Copying niggas' information without giving them any type of acknowledgement. Yes. That's bitch activity. And then
man,
you got
that's some of the lamest shit you niggas can do, man. Ain't nothing like a nigga who steal game, man, and don't pay homage, man. A lot of you niggas on YouTube do that shit too. I be seeing you niggas, man. A lot of you niggas, man, sit up there and use stuff y'all done got from Kev. Sit up there and use stuff y'all done got from Sinful and not pay homage. I don't see you niggas use stuff y'all done sit up there and got from my nigga Red. And my nigga big homie Sir Ism. Shout out to Sir Ism. I ain't got no problem with telling y'all that I got some game from Uncle Sir Ism. You know, I have no problem with telling y'all that, man. You know, as a fellow charismatic, magnetic individual, I can recognize when another brother is charismatic and magnetic, man. And I don't have no problem with paying homage. My brother Sir Ism is a very charismatic and magnetic brother. Sinful was too. So is Kevin, man. So is my nigga Rest in Peace TV1, man. Jap, he's a very charismatic and magnetic guy too. A lot of you niggas ain't. You know, flat out. Let's go.
Into a continuity of doing it. That's bitch activity. Come on, Beta.
You understand what I'm saying? Any real man gonna tell you that's whole activity. Don't no man who look at another man and say, I'm gonna tear that nigga down for no reason other than the fact that I wish I was him.
For no reason? Really? Really? You're not even a good liar, man. Like I said, again, you remind me of certain bitches, man. Come on.
I wish I was him. I wish the people would listen to me, not him. I wish the people showed me love, not him. You understand? The bottom line.
The people been showing me love all night.
Is this right here, brothers. It's gonna take more than some hating to knock down a man that's on a
Sin can go live and put the period in the title and don't have to mention no title. Go live and put a period in the title and the people will still show up. Be quiet, nigga.
Fishing for God, man, that doing what God put me here to do. It's gonna take more than a hater. It's gonna take more than a faker. It's gonna take more than a beta. It's gonna take more than a nigga. If you got all them hoes around you, why the fuck you calling my name all the time, nigga?
That sounded deep. It's gonna take more than a hater. It's gonna take more than an adversary. It's gonna take more than the devil. It's gonna take more than a pimp. I said it's gonna take more. Touch your neighbor and say it's gonna take more. Like, nigga, shut up.
Explain that to me. If you got all them hoes and you such a motherfucking pimp, why the fuck you on my dick all the time, nigga?
Damn, you fantasizing about a pimp being
Come
on your
on, hey,
dick?
man. And that's what I'm talking about, man. You niggas be on some homo shit. That's what I'm saying. You niggas be so feminine and don't even realize it when y'all say and do hoe ass shit like that, man. The worst thing you could do and one of the best things you could do to display how much of a man you are not is to put another man on your dick, man. Right? You know, I come from environments where that's highly disrespectful. For one, right? You know, because real ones don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially without expecting something to happen behind that. You know, you don't be sitting up there putting no other man on your dick, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's very, very sassy to do that. That's not manly at all. All right.
God damn, man. See, like I said, all you got to do is get these guys emotional. And they start having wild fantasies and shit like that. And, you know, start thinking about the pimping, you know, around his genitals, man. Like, see, this is beta male. This is beta male, man. This is beta male talk, man.
Very beta male talk, man. Ain't no real niggas talking like that. I ain't never gonna tell no niggas suck my dick. I ain't never gonna tell no other man to get all mad and be like, you on my dick, get off my mouth. I'm not gonna even mention nothing about my private parts to another man. And man, come on, y'all. What's wrong with y'all? That's what I'm saying. Y'all, you new niggas, man. Right?
You know, see, because, you know, as a man, if you felt that I'm a nobody and I'm nothing, then you wouldn't even respond. But because I'm a god to you, and because I'm I'm an idol to you, and you secretly worship me and you copy my shit, just like you look at other pimps' videos and shit like that, that's why you have to acknowledge me. If I was a nobody, if I was who you thought, then that even makes you look more beta. If I'm a nobody, I have no content, no game, you know, it's just sin, just bullying on you. If I'm who you say that I am, then this even makes you look more beta. If I'm this nobody ass nigga with no game that can't even take my information and apply it to, as you say, the square world. If I can't do that, and you're one of the successful individuals, you know what I mean? You're just so successful and you're having so much money, then why in the fuck are you acknowledging me? That even makes you look more beta. The fact that you couldn't mentally respond and you emotionally reacted with your feelings, you look more beta.
Definitely did, bro.
I'm going according to your doctrine, man, and I'm just spanking you with your own teachings. I don't talk alpha and beta, Sega male, Super Nintendo male, PlayStation male, Sega CD male. I don't do that shit. That's you guys. With the Game Boy male, the Atari male. I don't even talk like that.
The Tekken male.
But according to this shit that you niggas say, the alpha, the omega male, the beta male, the behind the closed door male, according to y'all shit, if you were so alpha, why are you responding? Excuse me, I can't even say responding. Why are you reacting to me? Even your people, they even asked you in the comment section. They said, why is he angry? What happened? Somebody said sinful.
Man.
And then you carried it on to another platform. No, nigga, you know that you can't go back and forth with me. We don't have to roast. We can go live, nigga, speaking game. And you know you'll get spanked. Biblically, historically, intellectually, pertaining to the pimping, anything, you will get spanked. I've been on a mental safari within your mind, and I didn't find knowledgeable boulevard in there, son. You're a Southern belle that memorized the shit that I say, boy. You think I don't see you for the trick ass YouTuber that you are? You're a customer acting like a giant. Come on, man. Now listen to this other trick ass shit you had to say. Come on.
Ain't no way in hell, nigga, I'm finna have a life full of bitches and I'm finna be talking about another nigga all the time.
All the time? Okay.
Just makes me wonder, nigga.
I'm just responding to what you said, but come on.
What's your motherfucking game with these hoes? What's your game with these hoes if you always talking about me? All you doing is making them bitches want me. They want to see what BOA about. They want.
Okay, go see what Dr. BOA is about. That's why I tagged you, even in the title. They can go see what you're about. As a matter of fact, they're hearing what you're about right now. So if any hoe really want to go with that, man, I appreciate that, man. Oh, man, that's my part. Why you bring me that? Come on, man, I'm roasting, man. You know that's my part. You can't stop the rain. That's my part. That's how you kill a nigga. You know what I mean? I love the way Lamar did that shit. You can't stop the rain, no. You can't stop the rain. Yeah, that was it. Lamar code for that. You a fool for making me even think about that right now. Come on.
See what BOA about, man. What this nigga about? This nigga, what's this nigga about? Daddy keep talking. This daddy keep talking about this nigga. I think daddy want to be this nigga. That's what your hoes saying, nigga.
Okay, then they need.
Hey man, I ain't gonna part, man. This nigga would sound like a sucker, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. This Dr. VOA dude, man, homie, you would sound like a sucker on this one, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was watching, listening to this shit, man. I remember listening to this shit when this shit transpired. I just was like, God damn, man, this nigga sound like a whole sucker out here, man. That's crazy as hell, man. Niggas be listening to this nigga for real, taking this nigga serious, man. Like, if I was listening to a content creator and I was thinking like, oh, yeah, he got some game. Like, yeah, man, that stuff you saying is real over there, bro. Like, yeah. But then I sit up there and watched that video from SINFUL, heard that, and then listened to how you was talking. I'd have been like, oh, man, I'd have unsubscribed, my nigga. After hearing that about you, man, I was like, oh, man, come on, man. Like, damn. And that's why I don't listen to a lot of you, because I can see through shit, man. I see through shit. I'm super ganged up. I lived a very colorful, I'm going to say colorful. I lived a very eventful, you know what I'm saying, an interesting life, let's say. You know, I'll experience all, man, listen, man. I see right through all this shit on here, man. You feel me? And I'm not impressed. Like my brother SINFUL said, I'll go through this mental safari, man. I like that. Some of you niggas even try to steal that from SINFUL and ain't pay homage, man. My brother said he went through a mental safari through your mind and he didn't come up with intellectual avenue or, you know what I mean, or thought-provoking boulevard, man. It was empty. It was nothing there, man. That's the same way I be, man. You can call it cocky or arrogant, man, but, you know what I'm saying, like how I can give and pay respects to Kevin and pay respects to SINFUL. Say shout out to my homie Josh, shout out to the homie Red, my brother Red Supreme 2. I can shout out real brothers that I know that's ganged up and actually got something to say and know what they talking about. I got no problem with acknowledging those brothers. I just did, and I always do. But I look at YouTube and I see a lot of niggas talking about shit they don't know nothing about. Right? And that's the reason why I don't listen to a lot of stuff or even engage with a lot of stuff. So when some of y'all be asking me about these people, I really don't be knowing who the hell y'all talking about. I be getting all type of emails and people want me to, I'm like, I don't even know who that is, man. And I'm not an ignoramus. I don't speak on that which I do not know. And I just don't feel this. A lot of the people y'all be telling me to go look at and listen to, and I just don't be thinking they're important enough to go do it. Especially, all I need is one video. I don't need a whole bunch of videos, man. I need 1 to 3 minutes tops of hearing you talk. And I'll be able to tell and decipher if you know what you're talking about or if you just talking shit. Don't take me long. All right, let's go.
To choose you, man. You know, if any woman, square woman, conscious community woman, whole woman, whatever lifestyle you may be in, the title of his channel is in there. You know, you're welcome to go see what he's about. You know, hey.
Oh my dick like nut house, nigga. And you know what, nigga?
Hold on. I think let me go back. I think that's when he was supposed to be funny or something. Let's go back.
My daddy keep talking about this nigga. I think daddy want to be this nigga. That's what your hoe's saying, nigga. Cause you on my dick like nut house, nigga.
Yeah. What was that supposed to be? A 3-6 mafia? Oh my dick like nut house, nigga. And you oh my trick like nut house, nigga. Like, what was that about? Come on.
But what, nigga? I ain't gonna even shave your ass off, nigga. Stay swinging on my nuts.
I think.
Pause, man. And that's what I'm saying, man. What's up with you niggas, man? What's up with you niggas putting grown man? What's up with you niggas putting grown men on y'all dick, man? What's up with you niggas in that shit, man? My nigga G's in the been the subject for the night is in the title of the show. Celebrating the memory of my brother Kevin Samuels and the homie SINFUL the P. That's what we talking about. Right now, we already paid tribute to we already showed our respects to Kevin, rest in the essence to Kevin Samuels. Now we showing our respects to PHILLIP, Bredren, Gilmore, the homie SINFUL the P. We about to get up out of here for real. I just wanted to show this video too, you know, so not only to show respects to SINFUL's memory and memory of him, but to also to put into perspective, man, you know, going into 2024, stand on code with each other, manhood, masculinity, Analytics, man, not doing shit like this. This was a perfect display. Like I said, this is a clinic on how to intellectually annihilate, verbally eviscerate somebody, man, without getting emotionally involved, man. Using the things that they say against them, right, to show that there are a fraud putting on the show. You know, a lot of you niggas on this joint is frauds, man. A lot of you niggas is speaking on stuff that y'all ain't got no goddamn business speaking on, and the stuff you actually should or could speak on, you don't, you know, for what? Likes, clicks, views, super chats, donations. Your niggas is charity niggas now. Let me tell you niggas something. This is why I don't do it for real too. I'm a businessman. Listen, I run a business over here. This ain't no damn charity. We don't do donations. This ain't no damn charity. This isn't a 501c3. Nigga, I gotta pay taxes in a couple months. And this is going to be included. You did. You know what I'm talking about? Get your business right, man. You hear me? But we about to end the show, though, here in a second. I just wanted to play this right here, man, because, you know, I wanted to pay homage, but, you know what I'm saying? The nigga SINFUL is funny as hell, man.
I think that's some, like, Southern shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
y'all niggas stop putting niggas on y'all Johnson, man. Stop putting niggas on y'all Johnson, man. That's some homo shit, man. That's fun boy shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga talking about this nigga on my dick, man. Pause, man. Y'all niggas need to relax with that shit, man. Putting niggas on your Johnson, man. That's some fun boy shit. That's not manly at all, man.
Dick like nuthead, pow wow baby, oh my dick like nuthead, or pow wow baby, oh my dick like nut pow wow baby, oh my Bell that memorized the shit that I say, boy. You think I don't see you for the trick ass YouTuber that you are? You just you're a customer acting like a giant. Come on, man. Now listen to this other trick ass shit you had to say. Come on.
Ain't no way in hell, nigga, I'm finna have a life full of bitches and I'm finna be talking about another nigga all the time.
All the time? Okay.
Just makes me wonder, nigga.
I'm just responding to what you said, but come on.
What's your motherfucking game with these hoes? What's your game with these hoes if you always talking about me? All you doing is making them bitches want me. They want to see what BOA about. They want.
Okay, go see what Dr. BOA is about. That's why I tagged you, even in the title. They can go see what you're about. As a matter of fact, they're hearing what you're about right now. So if any hoe really want to go with that, man, I appreciate that, man. Oh, man, that you know that's my part. Why you bring me that? Come on, man, I'm roasting, man. You know that's my part. You can't stop the rain. That's my part. That's how you kill a nigga. You know what I mean? I love the way Lamar did that shit. You can't stop the rain, no. You can't stop the rain. Yeah, that was it. Lamar code for that. You a fool for making me even think about that right now. Come on.
See what BOA about, man. What and shit? What this nigga about? This nigga. What's this nigga about? Daddy keep talking. This daddy keep talking about this nigga. I think Daddy want to be this nigga. That's what your hoes saying, nigga.
Okay, then they need to choose you, man. You know, if any woman, square woman, conscious community woman, whole woman, whatever lifestyle you may be in, the title of his channel is in there. You know, you're welcome to go see what he's about. You know, hey.
Oh my dick like nut house, nigga. And you know what, nigga?
Hold on. I think
I ain't gonna eat.
Let me go back. I think that's when he was supposed to be funny or something. Let's go back.
My daddy keep talking this. Daddy keep talking about this nigga. I think Daddy want to be this nigga. That's what your hoes saying, nigga. Cause you on my dick like nut house, nigga.
Yeah. What was that supposed to be? A 3-6 month? Oh my dick like nut house, nigga. And you oh my dick like nut house, nigga. Like, what was that about? Come on.
What, nigga? I ain't gonna even shave you. I ain't gonna even shave your ass off, nigga. Stay swinging on my nuts.
I think that's some like Southern shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my dick like nuthead, pow wow baby, oh my dick like nuthead, or pow wow baby, oh my dick like nut, pow wow baby, oh my dick, sweet James boy, oh my dick like nuthead, baby, oh my dick like. Well, it's the same James nigga coming straight out of the phone. And I sit up there, nigga, I just broke the hoe. Nigga, I'm sitting on YouTube and I'm talking this shit. Got Dr. BOA just emotional and shit. Boy, shut the fuck up. You know you's a trick. Nigga, back in the day, you used to sell them bricks. And then you used to take the shit and give it all to a bitch. Now you on YouTube talking this pimp shit. Boy, I can't believe you on here talking like a giant when your ass in the old days used to be a client. I'm just rapping off top of the motherfucking dome in that motherfucking bank. Nigga, that's my home. It's the nigga Sweet James. Boy, I'm all in your stuff. I'm all in your jaw. Oh shit. Call it ball at the mall. Oh shit. Oh my dick like nutheads, baby. Nigga, you own my dick like nutheads. Nigga, you own my dick. Sweet James. Sweet Jones. Sweet Jones. Oh my dick like nutheads, boy. Come on.
Swinging on my nuts.
Hey man, I just wanted to play that part right there, man. That nigga had that nigga Dr. BOA in his feelings, man. Hey man, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I ain't even mean to be on here this long. Pause, man. But hey man, shout out to the nigga Sinful, man. Rest of the essence to that nigga Sinful to P. Rest of the essence to Kevin Samuels, man. You know what I'm saying? All you niggas was hating on both of these niggas, man. A lot of you niggas was sitting up there stealing stuff from these niggas, not even paying homage to these brothers, man. That's terrible, man. Don't ever be ashamed to sit up there and pay homage to somebody who you got some enlightenment from, some gang from. You understand me? Don't be ever ashamed to do that. You pay homage and respect to the men who put you up on game and give you information and, give you things that you use in your life, man. Tonight, we get into it in about 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes, man. We having a live listening party from our brother King L's album, The Legend of Don H. Make sure y'all tap back in with us at 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. About 2 hours and 12 minutes. We're going to be going in. I'm about to get dressed and stuff now. We're about to head over there to E&E Studios. We got the Blanco Peach Mango on deck. We got the Prince Blend Don H on deck. You know what I'm saying? We got the Art Vino coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Live listening party from my brother King L's new album. This album right here is fire. Just came out last weekend. The Legend of Don H. You feel me? Tap in, walk with us. 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, sharing your social engineering. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, man. You dig? I'm going to play y'all a song off of the album tonight, right?
Bluetooth.
Right? Tap in and walk with us, man. You did.
Connected.
Tap in and walk with us. Be there or be square. You did. Tap in and walk with us, man. You did.
Connected.
Tap in and walk with us. You know what I'm saying? Tap in and walk with us, Jack. You did. You know? It's going to be a beautiful event tonight. Listening party. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's invited. Bring your drinks, bring your joints, roll up your blunts. You feel me? Tap in, walk with us. It's going to be an experience. It's going to be a musical experience. Everybody's invited. You know, everybody's invited. You know? Tap in, walk with us, man. 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time, live listening party, live Q&A, commentary, track by track breakdown. The new release from E&E, Elite Nation Entertainment, from our brother King L, the legend of Don H. We just released the Blanco Peace Mango last night. Let's go. Smash that like button. Let's go, y'all. Thank you for your support, man. We'll see y'all at 9 p.m.
Ain't enough trips around the sundial when they get out. For my family and for them is why I'm living now. Can't even tell my cousins nothing they be wild. Any ill thoughts, literally they'll take your side. JPay calls, always trying to calm them down. Visitations, if we speaking, who gon' need a round? Can't even tell my cousins nothing they be wild. When it came to the O's, my kings meet around. In the circle of success, greeted with a pound. Can't even tell my cousins nothing they be wild. 25 the past, feeling like eternity. Worship C spoke heavy on concerns for king. Loyalty be the only way you play the scene. More than dozens if I'm ever trying to case the cream. Fabrications that y'all fell in love, I couldn't trust. The same niggas that y'all praised quickly gave it up. They wasn't built for the trill vibes, watch how they move. Ain't just jumping in the pool if I'm playing it cool. Look, I just say niggas that did dirt to me. My family make it so in the fucking earth release. Saw them words on the internet, then hit me up. Say you ain't gotta say a word to hit them up. I'm like, calm down, that's wild, but it's still the fan. They always want to spin them quick as a ceiling fan. Whether toast or the rope, gotta know your bread. They get awkward when it's time to hang the phone, hold your head. Can't even tell my cousins nothing, they be wild. Politely crack a smile, then they'll crack a smile. Ain't enough trips around the sundial when they get up. For my family and for them is why I'm living now. Can't even tell my cousins nothing, they be wild. Any ill thoughts, literally they'll take your side. JPay calls, always trying to calm them down. Visitations, if we speaking, who gon' need a round? Can't even tell my cousins nothing, they be wild. When it came to the O's, my kings meet around. In the circle of success, greeted with a pound. Can't even tell my cousins nothing, they be wild.